last time on Dragon Slayers, unfortunately, our heroes made a very, we'll say grim and met a very interesting finale. Had a very interesting finale. They went to defeat Monochrome and got completely slammed. And as Malnera saw Rio, or I'm gonna butcher Rio, right? Or Rilo? Rio. Gotcha. It's been so long. Rio. As Monera saw Rio dying to the hands of the dragon, Monera called upon the Void for one last favor, in which he responded with, "Of course." And all of you woke up with 1 HP to see the dragon in front of you dead on the ground. And Monera with pretty much her entire body turning more purple with like black cracks all over her. And she just simply smiled, opened a portal to the realm of the void and stepped through. And the rest of you decided, yeah, this would be a pretty good idea. Decided to jump in. And by the rest I mean V, Boki Malnera, and Urza. And we ended
What?
And we ended Dragon Heist with
Heist?
Or sorry, Dragon, it's been a while. And we ended Dragon Slayer with these 4 individuals looking out into this endless abyss as a creature emerged from the black hole, as a creature emerged from the void, from, space itself.
Time.
As you saw the void. So, what do you do?
Wait, where's Void Bestie? Oh, there. Yay! Okay, hold up. Give me a second. Yeah.
The void will yell out, "Ah, friends. Welcome to my realm. I wish to personally invite you here as you are going to be my guest for the next couple of, for however long you decide to stay. It is so very good to meet all of you in person after our numerous deals." Why such the long face? Is everything alright? And the void will look up on Era.
I'll look up at him and go, "How do you expect me to feel? You ripped me from my home and from my love. And you think I would be happy?"
I did no such thing. I simply asked if you wanted to save your loved one. You said yes. And do not worry. If you wish to return back to your material plane, you may. It's like the void will look back to where he came and will kind of just sigh and roll his head. Hold up, I have to deal with something. Stay here, it's not safe to travel. And he will go back and he will sink down deeper into space and will vanish. Alright. At this time, you guys have a moment to talk amongst yourselves about what exactly is happening.
I'm clinging on to Milnara.
Malnara just kind of looks down and slightly hugs her and
I don't know. I don't know what happened. I'm brain dead. Cookies, brain dead.
And then I kind of look at V and go, "Wait, what are you doing here? Why did you follow me?"
I'm not gonna leave you.
Wait, and she kind of looks around. "Where's Rio?"
I don't know. I went into the puddle. Rio was there, and then Rio was not there because I couldn't see them because now I'm here.
I was hoping she would maybe follow, but I cannot ask her to go against her deity.
I'm pissed. I'm so pissed. I'm so pissed.
Alright.
I should not be playing a rhythm game right now.
So, Really quickly, as the void is gone, I want to describe a bunch of mechanics. I want to describe
forgot
a
about
bunch of mechanics. The very first thing is that within the realm of the void, that I believe is called nothing, you are able to try and steal a portion of the void's power. The only requirement to do so is you must be directly touching the void end of all himself, or itself. Itself. You are going to be making 6 saving throws: a strength saving throw, a dexterity, a constitution, a wisdom, intelligence, and charisma.
I'm screwed.
If you fail, failure to steal the void's power will result in your character's soul and mind being completely stripped out of your player's possession. Now let me explain a little bit more about that. There are 2 important aspects of your characters: the mind and the soul. The mind is essentially the personality of the mind is the personality of the character, and slowly, and if you make more and more deals with the void, the mind of your character can slowly become corrupted. And if the void or some other creature / entity gets a full grasp of your mind, they are able to change your character's personality. And there's also like a measurement for how much control you have over your mind, and is equal to your proficiency bonus, which I believe right now is 3. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I don't think you're wrong.
Okay, cool. So, for each deal that you have made with the void, each deal equals 1 point of the mind taken over by the void. So, if I remember correctly, Alnera has made 2 deals, and I believe Boki Domain has made 1.
See.
Okay. So, if that is the case, Malnera, your mind is currently 2/3 of the way from being fully corrupted by the void, and Boki Domain, your mind is 1/3 the way being corrupted by the void.
Wait, why is mine 2/3?
Because you
Because
have
I
made
deal?
2 deals. You made the deal with the void
Oh,
to
yeah,
kill your
yeah,
father,
yeah.
and then to kill the
Yep.
dragon.
Yeah, that's right.
Um,
Again, why do all the deals fall on my end? Just so unfair.
main character or something like that.
Yeah,
We're
yeah,
just side characters to your main character. That's it. That's all.
yeah. Really?
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's the way, you know what? It's the world of D&D. It's kind of how it works.
Yeah. However, if the soul of your character is taken, the soul of your character represents who exactly is controlling your character. So for example, Boki Domain's soul would be CY. However, if Boki Domain's soul was taken out of her body and the void was to place his own soul into it, CY, you would no longer be able to control Boki Domain. The void would be able to control her. So, do you guys understand mind and soul?
Yes.
Okay.
Sure.
Like, slowly.
I will go back to stealing the void's power and like what exactly that means. So, if you fail to steal the void's power, your character's mind and your character's soul will be completely ripped away and will be replaced by whatever the void desires.
Snatched.
Hopefully.
So, essentially, if you lose this again, if you fail to steal the void's power, your character's gone, or your character's not gone, but they change. The
I
DC.
don't work with this.
Normally I don't tell you guys the DC of these type of things, but this is extremely important. The DC to make a successful saving throw is 30.
What?
However, this DC can be increased and decreased through multiple means. It can increase based on the amount of deals that you have made with the void. It increases. The DC is going to increase by 1 for each deal that you have made with the void. So, for example, Bokidomain's DC would be 31, and Molnera's would be 32. The way to reduce this DC is through three main things. Number one, learning more information about nothing or more information about the void. Each new piece of information that you learn about the void that is like very specific and I've written down will earn you a -1 to the DC. Each item that you collect that is tied or associated with the void will count as a -2. And the third thing is a very special, and the third thing are like either major lore reveals or possibly allying yourself with an aspect of the void. Essentially, there are a variety of things, but those things give you either advantage on one saving throw or a -5 to the DC. It depends on the thing. Do you understand that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, if that is the case, I have one more thing to explain. Traversing the void, you do not traverse nothing in a traditional way. Instead, the way you traverse through the void is you jump into space itself. While you're going through space, while going through space, you will have a list of locations that you can go to. And you get to choose which location you want to go to based on the type of feeling that it is associated with. However, some of these locations have DCs, areas that you can't go into unless you succeed on a certain saving throw and that kind of stuff. These DCs can be reduced to increase, but I will keep that to myself. But I'll keep like the mechanics to that to myself. And if you fail those saving throws to go to different areas, you will be lost within space. And your character can only be rescued by the void, which sometimes the void will just kind of leave you to float in space.
Lovely.
Hi, Fluffy.
Fluffy.
It's Fluffy and
Hi.
Fluffy!
Hi, Fluffy kids. Probably cannot hear us, which is okay.
She just got home, so I think she's setting
God.
everything up. I gotta re-explain all the mechanics to Fluffy. Oh god.
Yeah, you do. I was here.
Oop.
Oh, that wasn't half. That was like 1/4, babes.
And then put that there, go here, character names, go here, and reveal. Where's that? Sweet. Do, do.
Is this the pencil that doesn't?
Hmm?
Okay, so I buy 0.3 pencils to draw with.
Mhm.
And one of my pencils doesn't work.
Ah, I
So-
see. So it's just like it's like Russian roulette when you're deciding pencils and stuff.
Yeah, it's like either taking one to the dome or just chilling.
All right, Puffy, are you gonna be able to talk during the session, or are you gonna have to be limited to text only? Making
What are you
food?
making food?
Got it.
Just chill. Vibe.
Do you want me to re-explain the mechanics for how this Void one-shot is going to work? I'll do it in a more simplistic and quicker way.
No, you won't. Don't lie.
Yes?
You
Okay.
never do.
So, essentially, you're able to steal the Void's power. Baseline DC is 30. You can learn more about the Void, gather items of the Void, or make allies against the Void in order to decrease this DC. You can also there's also chances to increase the DC, but you don't have to worry about that because your character isn't associated with that kind of stuff. In addition to that, jumping into space is how you traverse nothing, which is the realm of the void. However, there are certain areas that are more challenging to get to, and you need to make saving throws to get to them. Fail that, your character gets lost into the abyss. Succeed, you're able to get to that location. Also in addition, if you fail to steal the void's power, your character isn't lost, but the void gains control over it. Did I miss anything for the explanation? Okay. Then that is the mechanics very simplified. So, all of you are currently looking out into this empty abyss that is like the space of nothing. What would all of you like to do?
Cry.
I'm clinging to Malnara. I'm still a little scarred from everything that happened.
Staring
Alright.
into space.
Boki, you want to jump into space?
No, it's just staring, just like
Mhm.
processing.
You stare into the abyss, and the abyss stares back.
Bum bum bum.
Staring at the void and just making eye contact, be like staring, looking back, and that's it. But he's not there, so I can't do that. It's
You're good. All right. So if that is the so if anyone else wants to do anything, if anyone else doesn't want to do anything else, we can skip forward to the time, or we can skip forward to when the void comes back. Also, hi Anna, Siriku.
Oh, are they in chat?
Yep.
Give me two.
Oh, no.
My daughter's not listening.
You're all good. You're all good. Oh yeah, and by the way, Fluffy, if you want, you can resummon Humphrey as well, since he died in the battle. You want your doggo? All right. You are going to spend 10 minutes.
give her dog.
You will spend 10 minutes, and eventually Humphrey appears right in front of you. Looks around. Terrified Bork. Terrified Bork. Really scared Bork. And he will go on, and you go over to you and immediately, like, put his head right onto your lap and start kind of whimpering.
Rest in peace, that poor dog getting dragged along.
Imagine being summoned into basically like a worse version of hell. That is what the dog is currently going through. What the dog doing?
No. Imagine, because dog senses are really sensitive. Imagine all that's happening around Shawty
Oh
right
God.
now. Right? Like. Cover the dog's ears at this point.
Not having a good time, Bork. I missed role-playing Humphrey. I missed this group so much.
We missed you.
I want to give all of you a really big virtual hug.
Don't do that. I might shank you in Valorant after that. I don't think you want to do that.
Understandable.
He tried to get us killed. Of course, I'm not gonna hug him.
Alrighty then. I guess we'll wait for Elegant. You back?
Yes.
Plans are being ruined. Apparently, we're gonna go out to get food. So I don't know if I can stay.
Indeed.
That's weird.
You know like when your like dog or cat like sits on your legs for too long and it starts to get like all cramped up and stuff like that. I feel that's Urza. That's definitely what Urza is experiencing right now, as Humphrey is crushing her legs because
Poor Humphrey. The
Jeez,
poor dog
that's-
died way too much.
All right. Well, at this point, the void will come back. All of you will notice that the void is, surprisingly enough, in a weird way, more excited, but also slightly annoyed. Apologies about that. Had to deal with some idiots. Well, would all of you like to have some tea, coffee, maybe a bite to eat?
Oh my god, what kind of coffee?
Any coffee you want. Here in the void, I can literally create or be whatever I want.
Say you
Are
get to
you-
drink him.
If you wish to, yes, if you wish to
We
drink
can
upon
sip
me,
of this man.
you may if you desire.
Oh my
Shut
Do
god.
not sip of this man.
Okay. He will snap one of his fingers, and he will snap one of his fingers, and a pinky of his will cut off, vanish, and then reappearing in all of your hands is a very hot cup of green tea. And then
So
he
what
will.
happens to
I
his
drink
finger?
it.
You drink it. It is.
I drink it.
Shit. I have rules for this, don't I? Do I?
What happened to the man's finger? What happened to the void's finger? Does it like regrow again?
Yeah, he snaps his finger, and you see that space and time begins to warp around his finger, and it comes back.
Oh, yay, great.
I did not make. Oh wait, no, I did. It's just in my physical notebook. Hold up. Because I made rules for
Get ready
what
for
would
bed.
happen
You have it.
if you were to consume part of the void, or at least partially of what the void makes.
Yes, I am.
Okay, make a Constitution saving throw, V.
Oh, fuck! Alright, hang on. Oh god. Oh no, oh no! Okay,
Okay, that is insufficient. One third of your mind becomes corrupted by the void.
okay.
As you drink it, you feel the void essence from the drink begin to curl up. Instead of going down your esophagus, it begins to sort of like curl up your throat and like go through your skull, and it begins to wrap around your mind. It is an unpleasant feeling.
My brain hurt.
I
My brain
apologize.
itch.
My
It tickle.
tea kind of has the effect of a brain freeze, if that makes any sense.
It is worse than a brain freeze, sir.
Oh,
Mr. Boyd.
I apologize. There's not much I can really do about it.
Oh crap, I dropped the drink. Shit.
I can't tell if you're saying this like in character or IRL. Are you
In character.
in character?
Loki sees what happens to me and just goes, drops
Yeah.
it. Oh no, whoops, oops, I'm so sorry.
That's what I was also thinking as well. Just, well, if that's the case. Oops, I spilled it. Teehee, silly me.
And that was actually a real accident.
Alrighty then. Yeah, mind is to over. Okay. Would all the void will then I have more that isn't exactly a direct association with me back at my main establishment if you wish to join me. Would you like to join me?
I don't know, my brain hurts.
Well, come along here. I wish to show you around a little bit.
V's very skeptical.
Oh, so is Melnera. She is very skeptical. She takes a step back, with V still clinging to her.
Don't worry. The way that we travel through the void, or through nothing, is through the abyss. Do not worry. When I am with you, you will automatically be able to be safe wherever you go. He is telling the truth.
Yo, thank you, mommy.
My brain hurts, but okay.
Mother is still skeptical. She wraps her arm around V and hesitantly winks.
Okay. Alrighty then. You will jump. Alright. Are all of you going to be jumping into the abyss?
Yep.
Alrighty then.
What
Jumping.
was that chuckle?
I saw what Fluffy put in
Okay.
Void Arc. Or no, Void one-shot text. It's just who said mommy. It just
said
got,
thank
it caught me
you,
off
mommy?
guard. Oh, who said thank you, mommy?
Oh, God.
Alright, so really quickly. As you jump into this abyss, you get the following feelings. These are the locations that you can go to. You just understand the location based on feeling and that kind of stuff. You feel there's a place that has the feeling of safety, which has no DC to go to. There is a feeling of discovery somewhere, which has an intelligence saving throw that you need to make to go there. There is a feeling of strength and pride, and you need a constitution saving throw to go there. And there is a place of fear that you are allowed to go to with no DC whatsoever. However, you feel as if you go there, you will be marked by the void, and you will become an automatic enemy of the void, and it will try to hunt you down.
Lovely.
You can go. In addition to that, there is also a place of hunger, which has a Constitution saving throw associated with it. There is a place of creativity that has a DC intelligence saving throw associated with it. And I believe those are the only locations. Yeah, those are the only locations. Okay, cool. The void will direct you to the place of safety. Would you like to follow him there, or do you want to go anywhere else? I heard one vote for follow.
I'm gonna follow.
Okay. If that is the case, you will be brought here. As all of you are teleported on the northern side of this establishment, and you see that there is what seems to be kind of like a royal house, and you also notice that the void has reasonably shrank in size.
How are you small?
Oh, I am able to adjust my, at least, size. I don't have enough power to change form and that kind of stuff as of yet. But two of my aspects are back in the material plane, and are currently helping me regain my power. Oh, and don't mind the creatures up north. And don't mind the creatures up there. He points up here, and you see two creatures clinging to bars. They are within cells with just, like, matting. They look like they're laughing, but there's no audio coming out of them. They are new.
That smells a little fishy.
Kinda creepy.
Further. Alrighty then. This place is yours to explore. You may go literally anywhere you so desire, and the void will simply say, I wouldn't like you to travel too much. It's dangerous and all that, but I will prepare all of you a meal. And we can talk more business and that sort of thing if you over dinner if you very much wish. And he will go in and start cooking. Alright. This entire map is for you guys to explore. You can go anywhere you so desire.
I want to remind y'all the last time we had some over dinner. Yeah.
It ended in death. Nara will kind of step off hesitantly. Now, at this point, is V still clung to me for dear life?
No, I took off.
Oh shit,
Oh,
where'd you
Jesus
go?
Christ.
Yeah, alright, V took off.
That
V,
means
you
I
are
would just go
walking
back
around
there.
you are walking around the hallways of a pretty empty and barren place, just kind of looking around and searching for stuff. It's surprisingly an interesting place, and as you step in here, weirdly enough, there is a shrine.
V.
I go up and look at the shrine.
You look at the shrine,
Okay.
and on a plaque near the shrine, it says, "In honor and glory, Daz, my loyal companion."
Balls.
V. Why are
Yeah.
you running around? Stop it.
Oh, he seems like an ass, but like this place is kind of nice. I wanted to explore
We still have to be careful.
this thing. Look at this thing. It's kind of cool.
Who's that?
Can I
Make a
touch
religion
it?
check. Yes, you can touch it.
Cool.
It is stone,
Religion.
and it
It
feels
is so-
nice.
Religion check.
When like half of the group isn't exactly religious.
Ooh.
Okay. Malnera, you understand that this creature most likely is not some sort of deity. It is most likely some sort of pet. To be more specific, it's most likely a pet of the void. And that is when it hits you. Back in the crawling king's tomb, there was a brief name and title on the crawling king that for some reason you now completely understand, and you understood the writing, and it said Daz, pet of the void. Congratulations, both you and V get a -1 to your DC,
Oh, yes.
What the fuck?
because you have learned that the void has a pet bat that he calls Daz.
Okay, so searching is good. Searching is good!
So we don't search.
No. Searching is good. -1 means instead of me being at 32 for my DC saves, I'm now at 31.
Okay, I
That's why
misunderstood that.
That's why I was like, yeah. Because
Okay, cool. I'm gonna go. Is this door unlocked?
Oh Lord, help.
Is which door unlock? Yes,
Right
that
here.
is.
Oh, I'm going in here.
You unlock and you look inside and you see that there are some pretty cool, like, it seems to be some sort of, like, lounge or, like, guest chamber area. There appears to be, fake dragon skulls here, but are very, very expertly crafted, and for a second you think that they're completely real. And a journal that just has, like, a kind of bunch of random writing in it. There's not much of interest in here. Seems to be a very cozy place, though.
Can we read anything in the journal? Can we
It
read the
is
journal?
it is a normal journal. However, it only has one single entry, and it just simply states, in a language that kind of flutters in and out of existence that normally you wouldn't be able to understand, but for some reason you are able to understand it. It simply says, "I have no idea where I am currently. All I know is that this is my life now."
Oh, fuck.
Fun stuff. Okay, wait for me.
I'm running.
Meanwhile, up
Urza?
here, what is Urza and Pokimane doing? Alrighty then. You enter this room. This
Getting
seems
full.
Oh, you're getting food? Got it. You enter this room. Seems to be kind of like a meeting/chilling area with weirdly enough, multiple swords, shields, bottles of wine and such, all with multiple different builds and multiple different insignias on it that appear to be some sort of like that appear to be from multiple different kingdoms and towns all across Afar that you do not recognize.
Interesting.
We always land here.
Okay, next room. Boop, boop, doop, doop. Ooh, What's in here?
Give me a moment. Boop. Okay. What is in there? That appears to be a storage area with multiple more things of booze, a few more daggers from varying kingdoms and countries and stuff like that.
Do I have a dagger already?
Yeah. I believe so.
I take another dagger.
You take another dagger.
I want 2 daggers.
Well, now you...
V, is it really smart to take stuff? I mean,
He said we could. We're free to explore and do things. I'm gonna act like I live here. What's in here?
oh, V.
Ooh, look at this. This is cool. What's this?
Oh my god.
Give me a moment.
V.
V also gets a -1. I'm trying to calculate your guys' DCs right now.
I'm so
Right.
sorry.
You are fine. You enter this area. It appears to be some sort of dining hall.
Woohoo, another -1. I like that.
In addition to that, you also notice that in the more actually, by the way, these are doors,
Oh,
but it's just a simple kind of like living area.
The hallway.
That's also a door, by the way, even though it
It is?
doesn't show
Okay.
that it's a door. Yeah, you can go through
Cool.
there. We'll just say it's a secret door. Entering this area, you see a place marked with multiple graves, all with some sort of names associated with them. I haven't named the graves yet, but they all have a name and then some sort of title that has some sort of association with the void. Congratulations, both Monera and V, you get a -1 for learning about the past aspects of the void.
Yes.
see, it's worth it just running in all these rooms. I'm gonna go running down this way now.
Oh, good lord.
I would say at this point, though,
What?
at this point, all of you hear inside your mind. Dinner is ready whenever all of you desire to meet me. And the void will simply appear right here.
Oh shit! Perfect. Awesome. Done.
Oh,
I'm gonna.
you're already. Oh, hello there.
Wait. I want to sit.
Yes, please take
Here,
a
I'll
seat.
sit here.
Please, please. And he will snap, and a massive buffet will be on the table. Humphrey will also take a seat right there.
Oh my.
Got you, CY. Who eats the food? CY, you eat the food?
Yes.
Okay, CY, you get a +1 because you're mine. Actually, no. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Who is?
Bogey Domain is eating the food.
Oh.
If you wish, Monera, you can try and stop it.
Boogie. Wait, don't eat the food. I don't have the best feeling.
I mean, Shreddy's
Wait.
brain got tickled recently. I don't think you want to get tickled up.
Just please heed my warning and wait.
What do you do, Bogey? Do you still eat the food, or do you listen to Monera's warning? Alright, I'm assuming that you're gonna heed our warning. The void will begin to dig in and will look up, seeing that none of you are eating, and just kind of shrug and be like, more for myself. Or more of myself. I crack myself up from time.
What does that mean?
Is this self? Anyways.
Did you pee in the food?
No. Everything here is a part of myself. Everything you feel and touch.
Ew.
Sorry, I wish if I knew that would have disturbed you, I wouldn't have said so. I just been a while since I've had legitimate company.
That's sad.
I
Yeah,
want to
that's
ask
my
him some
guy.
questions.
Oh, ask away.
So like, how long has it been since you've had guests? Like exactly.
Well, there's been... Well, of course there's been aspects of the Void that have, decided to come in here and help me out and all that, but sometimes they aren't exactly the most, normal of people. I, you know... when a god meets an extremely fanatic worshipper, it can kind of get awkward and all that, and it's a little weird, but I like all of them. They're nice. They're good people.
But like, you said they're an aspect, so like they're basically like you, right?
Kinda. They gave up a portion. They gave up their soul. They're still able to keep a portion of. They're still able to keep a portion of their mind intact because they gave up their soul willingly. But essentially, I put my own soul inside of them, and now
They're
have
like
some
puppets.
kinda, but since they still have the mind, they're able to kind of still be able to act on their own.
But like,
A little bit.
doesn't it get kind of lonely not having someone different from you?
The Void looks at you and kind of looks down at his plate. Yeah, it kind of does.
Hey man. Hug.
Dude, this car sucks.
Can I like put my hand on his hand and give him like a reassuring smile?
Koi, your background is so funny because all you hear is this guy sucks.
The Void will see this and will hug you. Thank you. It's been a while.
Sorry, my husband's going in right now.
You're all good.
It's so funny because I was like, oh, this man needs a hug, and all you hear is this guy sucks. Like, okay, yeah, never mind.
Void will lean back and... But I'm sure that the majority of you wish to return back to your material plane.
Elnara will just look down at her hands, look back up at him, not saying a word, but you can read it on her face.
Because, if you wish, you may. It's actually surprisingly quite easy. You know, the first time that you came into this realm, you were transported to a floating island with a portal back to the material plane opposite of you. It's similar to that. In fact, it's the exact same location. All you would have to do is step inside the portal and leave. And in addition to that, one of my aspects would be able to come with you. Actually, speaking of him, where's... The door to the right gets kicked down as you see this individual enter.
Is that a human Bill Cypher?
Maybe.
Oh my god!
I would like to introduce you to all of you would. So, really quickly, I'm just gonna go over this. This is an NPC that me and one of my players made, because he has an association with the Void and wanted to make an aspect of the Void. So he made basically a humanoid version of Bill Cypher, and you can see the full art right there.
Nice.
And he will enter, and it's like, "Hey, Void, buddy, old pal! It's been a while. Hey, how's it going? How's it going? I heard you talking about aspects and possibly leaving and all that. People. Hi, how's it going? My name's Cypher." He will pull up a chair and like lean back on it, put his feet on the table. "Nice to meet you all. I'm the Void's accountant and all that kind of stuff. Essentially his right hand man. No big deal and all that."
Sorry.
He'll look at everyone and very, very expectantly, like, look for some kind of reaction.
V's just staring at him.
Urza, do you ask where is Dipper?
Yeah, exactly.
No? Okay. Huh? No? Cypher will kind of lean over to the void. You kind of brought some weird people with you. The void will sigh and say, this is, Cypher, what he likes to be called an accountant.
That's a chicken.
He would be the aspect that would follow the rest of you back into the material plane.
How long will he be following
Two
us?
different styles.
Well, he would go into the material plane and pretty much just go off doing his own thing. Cypher would lean back. He's like, I got a few, loose ends to deal with.
Okay.
Valnera will just kind of raise her brow as she listens.
Void would kind of like clasp a few of his hands together, and although, so I know that there are some people that don't exactly wish to have their soul taken over and all that, but I've recently been working on, instead of taking an individual soul away, I'd be able to take away a little bit of their mind instead, and in return, they would be able to be granted a portion of my power. Obviously, not as strong as the, a void, as the aspect of the void, but still very powerful. And I will reveal this really quickly. So, if you wish to join the void, you have two options. You can join him as an aspect of the void in which your character's soul will be ripped out and will be replaced by the void, but your character will still have their same mind, so they will still act the same. I will just control them from now on, and they will become extremely super powerful and essentially an end game boss within Afara. Or you can join the void and have him take over 1 point of your mind, and you would get a void subclass. However, doing so, the void would also have a grip over your mind. And every time you would have a long rest, you would have to make six saving throws: strength, dexterity, constitution, all that kind of stuff. Those DCs would be 15, and if you fail 3 or more of them, one more part of your mind would be corrupted by the void.
So a rock and a rock.
Come again?
You're stuck between a rock and so instead of a rock and a hard place, you're stuck between a rock and a rock.
Yeah.
Fine. What are we supposed to choose now?
You can if you want to become an aspect or simply a follower of the void, you'll also get a place here. If you want, I can bring you there and you can, take a look around. I've already prepped the areas for you. Although I'm sorry, V, but I didn't really get a grasp of what exactly you wanted. But I did come up with an idea, and he will snap his finger, and behind him will appear a more voidic, illusionary forms of your past carnival group.
What? Why'd you kill me?
If I remember correctly, what were they called again?
Oh, fuck.
The Vishini?
Vishini or Vistani, something like
The
that.
Visant. I think we're just gonna call him we're just gonna call them the bees or something. I don't know, the Vashini. We'll just say that. We'll fix that later if that's the case. But yeah, a bunch of spectral forms of the Vashini will appear behind the void and say, they're perfect replicas, but minus a little bit of the physicality, but they're the exact same personality, builds, and have the same, if not better, abilities. You can have your family here. And maybe he kind of looks away. You would think about adding one more to it.
Melnera.
V looks at him
Oh,
and is like,
you're all down here. Oh,
like she has like an expression on her face that's kind of like hopeful that like, oh, he's nice.
I feel like this is
Melnera will kinda look at
gaslighting.
him. Yes. Melnera would kind of look at him, raise her brow, and still kind of be standoffish. Like she's like,
V is too trusting. She's not gonna incite him.
mine will.
Question, if they become a boss, if the other campaigns defeat them, would they go back to normal and lose the void corruption? Negative, they would just simply die.
No, great.
If you become an aspect of the void and you're defeated as an aspect of the void, your character is dead. At least the aspect of your, that version of your character
your
dies.
Take
Alright.
your
I
fucking
have
time.
ADHD, I can't!
You
Alright,
can't.
I'm rolling an insight. The fuck?
Go ahead.
Ew. Oh. That sucked.
Damn.
So,
Rusty, that insight.
if y'all want... Oh. What'd you roll for insight? 11?
11.
Which one are you trying to insight?
The void with what he just said.
Hard to read.
Yeah, she'll still be standoffish and put her guard up.
Mm-hmm. Also, Boki, you wish to explore? Are they firing Nerf guns out there? Also, what's the problem of Discord, CY? Like, is it just, like, forcing you to mute or something?
Freddy's out to eat.
Okay. Oh, wait, are you on Roll20 on your phone? Because if that's the case, that's probably what's causing this mess. But whatever the case is. Alright, if you guys want, you can talk out of character about what exactly all of you want to do. I will allow so. However, do keep in mind as well, the Void can break the fourth wall. So anything you say, whether it's in character or out of character, the Void can learn and understand. But please do not let that deter you from speaking your mind.
Yeah, V trusts him at this point.
Yeah, Melnera does not. She feels like the other shoe's gonna drop.
So what's your guys' plan?
I want to befriend the Void and talk things out like they did in Steven Universe.
Good lord.
Oh, God.
We don't have to fight the big baddie. We can just tell him to love everyone and everything will be happy.
I don't think it's a Spinel, my guy. I don't. It's not gonna change nothing.
Yeah.
Does the Void get a musical number in this?
That would be funny.
It would be.
It would be funny, but no.
Aw. Disappointed.
That's not how this works.
Also, by the way, void text, that is the Google document that I'm using to calculate your guys' DC. Hi Ice, welcome to the stream. Our players are currently dealing with a big evil bad guy called the Void.
He's not evil, he's just misunderstood.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
He's totally got the world-ending boss fight.
But yeah, so what are you guys doing?
I'm gonna hang out with the Void.
Alright. Cypher tries his best not to doze off. Thank you, Fluffy, for the tier 1 sub.
Monero look at the void, bow her head, be like, if you excuse me, I'd like to explore your mansion a little bit more.
Oh,
Get
please.
familiar with it, just in case I do end up getting stuck here.
Be my guest.
She gets from the table, and look through the door, zoom out here, and she'll walk into this area, look around, and go, walk this way. Then she go walk into this room.
Okay. You have limited magical abilities, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, I know magic, but I'm not like,
Okay. I would like you to make an
Oh,
Arcana check. An Arcana check.
Oh, fuck. Arcana. Holy shit.
That is a 19. That is a success. You are able to discern that immediately when you step into here, you feel some kind of magical presence in this room. It emanates, and it is just completely filled with magic. And you begin to read through this tome, which the text begins to sort of like fade in and fade out, but you still understand its writing. And as you're reading through, you come to the absolutely terrifying rationality that the Void is making magical spells. Or some aspect of the Void is trying to make some kind of void magic. And as you're looking in,
Oh.
what you looking at, huh?
Oh God.
Ah! She's kind of like, oh,
Hi.
sorry, you startled me.
That's fine. I got my. That's just kind of what I do to people and all that kind of stuff. You know, startle them, scare them. You know, make them fear for their lives. You know the gist.
Charming.
Indeed, I am quite handsome.
She rolls her eyes.
You like the stuff that I'm working on?
It's intriguing. What is it for?
Oh, I'm trying to enslave the entirety of the material realm and give it to the Void as a present. You know, just casual stuff.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah! You know, I'm really glad that someone like you can understand the kind of stuff that I'm going through, and I want to do that kind of stuff in the world. Oh, sorry, excuse me. Alright, Fluffy redeemed an ada. I thought I should do it as Cypher.
That's perfect. I'm sorry.
That was
Sorry.
such a smooth
Just feel
transition.
like it's completely compulsion.
Okay. Why do I need to choose my questions wisely? So, what besides wanting to enslave the realm,
Mm-hmm.
so what do some of these spells do?
Oh, I'm currently working on one that kind of does it's kind of like a minor spell, but it does some new type of thing. It does this new type of damage that I'm trying to work on. That's like void damage. It's able to literally take away someone's light force and be able to permanently remove that kind of portion of them. And it's gonna deal a shit ton and it's gonna deal some pretty good damage. I've kind of tested it on some of the creatures that you've seen, and I mean, I could show you if you want. Oh yeah, by the way, Malnera, since you have learned about the Void making its own spell, you get a -1 to your DC.
Sweet. Showing. Bring it down, please.
But yeah, you want to come?
Sure.
Come on. Yeah! He grips your hand, and surprisingly enough, it feels as if your bone is about to break simply because of his grip. He's like, come on, let's go, let's go, let's go!
Ready, set, ice cream.
And is going to bring you out here. Meanwhile, in the dining room, what are y'all doing? V's comforting the Void. What is everyone else doing? Boki chilling, Urza doing something. What was that, CY? Nani?
Got it very close.
Alright, well, I'm assuming that y'all are chilling in there.
I'll do
Oh.
something then.
Okay.
I want to talk to the void some more. So like, did you like ever have like a family, like a physical, like real family, not like your puppet family, but like a real family?
Well, I've had a few people come in. I've had a few people, you know, come in to, you know, nothing here and there. I met, I guess what you could say is the equivalent of my brother once, but he didn't really like me.
Why? Wait. You have a brother and he doesn't like you?
If I tell you this, it's gonna be dangerous for you, and I don't want to hurt you.
Huh. Well, you don't have to tell me, but like, you know, I'm sorry about your brother. That kind of sucks. Like, it's okay though. Like, we could be siblings.
You really think so?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait.
You don't seem too bad.
Wait, we play Fallout.
That'd be amazing to have a sister. I really like you, Fee.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
You're not as scary as I thought you were initially.
Everyone just kind of assumes that I'm this giant evil creature that wants to destroy everything, but I just kind of want to. But it's nice to meet a few people that actually give me a chance.
Do you actually want to destroy everything, or is it kind of just like a job?
It's like a compulsion.
Oh,
Something-
like you can't control it.
Yeah, exactly. Something that's just, I need to do this thing, and if I don't, it's, well, it hurts.
Huh.
Where's like the number? That's like the number.
A friend who used to get really angry, and like if they didn't get angry, it would hurt. So like maybe we could like work on that, and before V becomes like a therapist.
Oh, that actually would be nice.
Yeah, we could talk about it more. I think
Yeah.
maybe like if you talk about it, maybe you won't have the compulsion to actually like do the harmful thing.
Pokemon goes, or Pokemon, you want to go up to the Void and offer to be his sibling as well?
Yes! New family!
This
Proud family of evil!
Also, I will be getting to that out of Koi. I have an idea
You're
for
fine.
it. I have an idea for it, and I'm very excited. The sibling power. Oh yeah, Pokemon will go up as well, and also offer to be a sibling to the Void, and the Void's just gonna kind of you see a single black like ichor pour out of his mask at the very center, and it's gonna drop down onto the table. Thank you. You are all too kind, really. Meanwhile, outside.
This is like a therapy session.
All right. Okay. So, this is a first level spell. It's not going to be that hard or anything like that. All right. Watch this. Okay. So all you got to do is stick out your hand, okay? And then channel the energy of literally nothing. Normally when you're channeling magic and all that kind of stuff, you want to grasp onto something. You want to grasp onto the weave of magic. But for this, you're going to try and grab onto literally nothing. And Cypher is going to point out his hand, and you won't see anything appear in his hand, and he's like, all right. See? So now I've got the flame inside my hand, or like the purple flame. You see it, right? Right? Elegant? Elegant? Elegant said.
Sorry.
You're good.
Sorry.
So Cypher is currently holding out his hand. He's saying he has a purple and black flame in his hand, but it is not. But you do not see it. It's like, so yeah. Okay, so you see this right? You see the flame?
No,
Wait, what?
I don't see it.
Huh? Maybe you haven't. Well, here, just watch this, because you'll see the effect. And he will hold out his hand as if he will hold out his hand like a handgun and fire it fakely, and this entire creature's center mass completely gets incinerated and it instantly dies.
Oh,
And his body will
that's
fall down to the
adorable.
ground, and his skin will begin to turn black and coarse, and then eventually crumble away into absolutely nothing. He'll turn over to you and be like, huh? Oh wait, sorry, I forgot to mention, when he fires the spell, he says, "Arada."
Jesus Christ.
He said what?
He says,
Burning.
"Ada."
She just kind of stands there and watches this unfold in front of her. It's like, oh my god.
Yeah,
What in the
right?
god have I gotten myself in?
It's really cool. It's really cool. I could teach you if you want.
Gotta think for a second. Sure.
Yes. Okay. I need you to make another Arcana check to see if you can learn this spell.
Okay. Oh god. Good.
That is a 20. Okay.
God damn.
Um.
I get some lucky shit.
Sorry, Teddy. We have sounds disabled for D&D stuff. I'll redeem that, or I'll renew that. Unfortunately, that does give you a +1 to your DC as you have learned a void spell, which connects you closer to the void. So you're now back up to 30. However, you have learned Voidic Flame, and I will add that to your character sheet right now.
Hold. Did the irony. The irony.
Boop, boop, boop. It is a evocation. Casting time 1 action. There's a range of 120 feet. It simply has a verbal and somatic, target creature, and spellcasting ability wisdom. It's an attack. Spell attack ranged. Damage is 2d8, and the type is void.
14.
Any damage made by this attack reduces the max HP of the creature to how much damage it dealt. There you go. You now have Void Flame. Can you do a loud...
Sorry. Doing schoolwork at the same time. Anyways, okay. So, that's great. Yay. +1, but I have a new spell. Yay. Okay.
But I will give you this ice. Alright.
What is this written on?
Alright. So, what are the rest of you doing?
Comforting, crying void.
Yeah, I'm befriending the void.
You're befriending the void? Okay.
Yeah, my new brother.
Um,
Got a -1, girl.
alright, so I will explain to you what exactly everything's going, I'll explain to you everything that's going on and that kind of stuff. You can travel to different locations within, nothing. Explore those areas, Some of those areas are tied to your character and would be given to your character if you decide to side with the void. One of which is also the exit area where you can leave, where you guys can leave, and the only consequence is that Cypher would leave you. However, there could be possible, backlashes or stuff like that would happen. But yeah, what would all of you like to do? And there's also other options, and there's also like, you can also possibly come up with your own options as well.
Well, my characters were like, well, that was fun, but I'm gonna go walk around a little bit more, if you don't mind.
That's fine with me.
But thank you for teaching me this wonderful new spell.
Yeah, of course, anytime. Anything to spread the love and the glory and the also corruption of the void. See you later, Manira.
Bye. She like quickly walks down the damn hallway.
You hear him mutter something under his breath.
She turns back and looks at him.
What?
What was that? What did
Huh?
you say?
What do you mean?
I heard you say something as I walked away.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
She kind of gives him a slit-eyed look and... okay. She starts to walk away slowly.
I mean, if you really want to know, I could tell you, but you probably don't like me.
She turns back slowly. You mean as in I don't like you right now? Or
Oh,
like
no.
later?
You'd hate me even more. He leans in closer to you. You see, I already got what I want from you. I got to spread the void. The knowledge of the void to people and stuff like that. And you're a fucking idiot for allowing me to do that. That's all. You know, just talking behind people's backs and all that kind of stuff. But if you want me to say it to your face, I will.
Kinda goes-
hate
I don't-
character.
Low-key hate him. She kind of shrugs. Okay. Her eyes kind of flicker from the purple to the black. I'll remember that as she turns and walks away.
Cypher will just simply laugh. Alright, have fun exploring.
Oh, wait. Nope. Ah! Can't see. And she comes down this way. Turns down this hallway. Gets to the statue. She kind of stops and looks at it.
Seems to be on the statue. It says, "Rip Stephen. May he live." Rip Stephen. I was too powerful for him. This seems to be some sort of memorial to some kind of creature. Maybe a creature, maybe some sort of pet that the void had before bats. This does not give you
I
a
wonder-
+1 though.
It what?
This does not give you a -1 to your saving throw though.
Okay. I'm going to scroll out. Alright, then she turns around, shrugs, and walks into this office area.
Alrighty then. This seems to be another casual room that people can hang out and, you know, chill at and stuff like that. There is also a map of a place. There is also, weirdly enough, as you look at this appears to be the map. This appears to be a map of nothing. This will give you a -1 to saving throw.
Cool.
As you have found a map of nothing, and now you understand where exactly you are in comparison to other places, and what the other places mean, and what feelings are associated with them.
Who Alrighty. Well, she's then gonna leave there. Wait, it's getting too small. And she can go back this way. Walk past Steven. And she can walk in here.
Okay, as you're doing that, we're gonna go back up here. Anything else that dinner table people are going through? Anything else that the dinner table crew is going through?
Yes. I want to ask more questions to the void. I want to get information. So like, Mr. Void, were you always like the void, or like were you like once like from the material plane, or like me maybe, or like were you always like this with all the hands and the arms and the creepy creeper stuffs?
Well, I guess it wouldn't be that bad of a thing to tell you. I was created... You know, there was once some sort of famous scientist that said that a reaction must have an equal and opposite reaction happening. When the universe of Afar was created, so was I. But I was created in a reflection of Afara. A place of an exact copy of Afara, but destroyed, broken. And ever since that day when I was created in a land of literal nothing, I had this urge just to go destroy everything. And I almost succeeded. Got into Afara. I got into the actual Afara once. But I was quickly put away. Fucking gifter. And Marlene, mistress of magic. Those two fucking deities decided to put me back in here. Didn't even care about me. My own brother decided it'd be better if I was put in a goddamn corner. It was decided it'd be better if I was just away from everything else. Didn't even acknowledge me, just said that I was nothing. Congratulations, Boki Domain, Urza, and V. You get a -5 to your saving throw as you have learned the origin of the void.
Oh man.
My god.
As you have learned that the void was created when Afara was created.
Ugh, that makes me sad.
So you're like, like kind of like the yin and yang, then, in a way.
But I won't get the -5.
You can get the -5 if the rest of your party tells you.
Oh yeah, I'll tell Lara. Yeah.
I would say V will probably.
Alrighty now. So, V's DC is currently 24. I also wish to state another mechanic that I kept secret up until now. If any of your DCs get to 20, the void's natural instincts of destruction will kick in and attempt to take over your character and force your character into becoming an aspect of the void. This will force you to try and take a portion of the void's power. V, you're currently at 24. If you get a -4 to your DC, this taking of the void's power will automatically happen.
Okay.
However, in addition, I know your character has a very close connection to the void as of right now. If you want, you can still fight. You can still, do those saving throws against the void. And if you manage to defeat him, you can simply say, we can change the results.
Bet. Awesome. Okay. Cool. I feel kind of bad for the void.
Is there anything else that's going on right now, or you just continue with therapy session?
I'm gonna continue my therapy session. I'll just
Alright.
like kind of console him. So if you want to do more,
Meanwhile, you're no longer gonna feel bad about the void. At least you as a player.
you might want to double check that glitch. You know how I am.
That is true. But, Malnera, you step into this area. Also, I made that 4 visible. My apologies. Malnera, you step into this area and see 3 creatures, all strapped to these table, and see a humanoid figure with worm-like tentacles behind their mask, and they just completely, and their head completely 180 looks at you.
Cthulhu?
Hi.
You shall
sorry,
not be here.
No.
Wait. Looks closer. Are you another subject?
A subject?
This creature will hold out an arm that is completely made of worms and will get closer and closer to your face.
And she'll just kind of like bend backwards as the hand comes closer.
It looks like
"Eh."
as you're bending backwards, the creature will flick and one of the worms will go towards your body. Do you want to dodge this worm?
Yeah.
Okay, roll a dexterity saving throw.
Good thing I have a high fucking dex. Yeah,
Stuck.
+8.
You
So.
Okay, you manage
There's
to
no
dodge the worm and it will land on the ground and then will go back into this creature.
You
She will begin
like
to
that.
sniff and kind of like look around you and start sniffing.
or just kind of watch her and turn around like, what are you doing?
You don't have the scent of Thomas on you. You must be a
She-
guest.
Tank engine?
Wait. She looks over at her, raises an eyebrow. Thomas?
Yes, Thomas. Thomas, plague of the void. Another aspect of the void. He's the one who's been sending these subjects in for me. She points towards the creatures. Has the void not even told you about this? Oh, fucking useless. Do you wish to learn about what is exactly going on here? I know some people find this a little jarring.
No.
No?
No, this is me out of character. I'm like,
Mhm.
because I know this will either be plus or negative.
I will tell you this right now. This will be a minus.
Oh, but you're not going to tell me either way.
No, because learning what's going on in here will give you a minus, because it's gonna. So, learning more about the void is going to reduce the DC.
Okay.
Making
so,
a stronger connection with the void is what's going to add to it.
Okay, yeah, no, I'll learn then.
Well, an aspect of the void named Thomas, plague of the void, was recently let out. In fact, he was released about 10 minutes ago.
Oh!
Then, and ever since then, he's been sending thousands and hundreds of humanoids, merfolk, dragonborn, humans, all here to be created into these creatures. You see, the void can't exactly invade the material plane all by himself, although he probably could. But he wants help. So, our plan is to be creating void creatures and sending them into the material plane and wreaking havoc. These are just prototypes so far, one of which I am. But I am more of a successful one compared to these failures. And as this is going on, one of the seats will suddenly be occupied. As a humanoid is put in there, it's like, what the fuck is that? Shh, it's okay. And she will shove her hand down this humanoid's throat, and she will begin to sort of like gargle onto some of the worms, and you will see that the worms begin to flood into this humanoid, as she will then almost pass out for a it looks like she's she passes out, and then she begins to morph and change. Her body begins to break, bones snap and then reconnect, all this kind of stuff. Her skin begins to transform and change a little bit, and the wormed individual will kind of step back and, yes, a friend, as this creature will turn into another one of the worm creatures.
Okay. She's kind of watching as this all entails and like kind of like breathing really hard.
You see
Like, holding
this.
her breath.
You see that
as
this
it
worm
will
creature
happen.
begins to caress this one's cheek.
Malara's going creepy.
All right. Since this is a major plot point that is going to be within the future, you get a -2.
Hell yeah.
Oh, see why I'm so sorry for your ears. Yeah.
Huh?
What happened to CY's ears?
CY's eating, and you just described all of that.
Oh my god.
Did you forget?
Yep.
I think he's forgotten like 5 times already.
That's very,
Yeah.
very,
Easily.
yeah.
Easily. Jeebus. Oh, okay. Melnera will slowly start to walk backwards.
Do you wish to become one?
No.
Still stroking the cheek, and just kind of looks over.
No,
Fair.
no, thank you. I'm okay. And she like darts out of the room.
Run, bitch, run!
Funny as fuck.
Oh my god! And she like runs back to the
All right.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
Portal.
back at the dinner place.
Oh, meanwhile, whoops, sorry.
Meanwhile,
was
in our
reading.
universe.
Meanwhile, in therapy.
Meanwhile, in therapy.
Funny.
Do you feel underappreciated?
Not really. I just feel more misunderstood than anything.
I get that. But I wanna get to know you and like, what are your interests besides, destructive tendencies? Like, do you have any hobbies? Do you like to cook? Do you like to like watch a play, read some books? I don't know.
Well, to be honest here, there's not much that I can really do besides creating islands and stuff, and I don't know, planning on going back into Afara. Although I've gotten really good at creating areas, like for you, Boki Domain, I've made you a massive kitchen that, if you would like to stay here, could be completely yours. And you, Urza, I've made a library completely for you, filled chock full of multiple magical items. Although soon to be magical items, I have to find them at first. But there's also a more personal project of mine. You see, I can't the first time that I left nothing, I left through this gate that is connected to all planes of dimensions. And I've tried to reopen it multiple times, but I haven't really managed to do that. I haven't been successful enough. I think there's something on the other end that is keeping at least void creatures outside. Maybe you can help me and go out there and, I don't know, break the seal and allow me to go out, finally. finally be able to experience what it's truly like in Afara before, of course, tendencies kick in again.
I'm sorry. I saw Suriku enter and I was like, oh no. um, would it make you feel better if we did that?
It would make me feel amazing.
Well, I gotta talk with Milnara about this because she's like, you know.
As this happens, Monera, you burst through the door. Oh,
yeah,
if you were going there, yeah.
Let me hang on. I gotta. This is a big ass map. I gotta move my ass there.
You just like Monera burst through the door, like covered in sweat.
And like we're just calmly sitting next to the void,
Yeah.
like our hands are on his hands and we're like talking to him softly.
Andrea off.
Mom, holy fuck! I'm sorry. The meme, the Phineas and Ferb meme.
I can't hear it, please.
Alright, Monera, you walk in on your two daughters holding the void's hand.
Milnara!
Oh, again?
So yeah, no.
You're
Manara
good,
like
you're good.
runs and she comes over here, then flops down next to V.
We were just talking.
Oh, sorry, I couldn't hear you. If you guys were saying anything.
Oh, I was like, Milnara, we were just talking.
Oh, okay. Then she's like drenched in sweat as she runs in. What were you guys talking about? She just like sits down.
I'm gonna
Still repeating
I'll
everything she just
relay
said.
like everything that the void said about themselves, like from where they're from. Like everything that he told us earlier.
Okay.
And then oh.
Yeah, you could do that.
Okay, because I'm standing here and I'm like, oh, so the void basically like told us about how like, you know, that there was a famous scientist and he was created and like he's the opposite of Afara, yada yada yada, and then you know, I yada yada all the way through it. And then
Monera, I get -5.
Oh, that puts me at 22.
And then I'm just gonna like briefly nonchalantly mention about how the void wants us to break a seal so they can go into Afara, and it would make them feel better.
Like her eyes bolt upwards towards the void.
What? Is everything alright?
Just kind of looks at the void, looks him up and down. She doesn't feel too good about this. So you want us to break your seal so you can leave?
Well, yeah. I've been within this realm for the entirety of my life.
He wants to explore the world.
Okay, I hear you. But I thought you were the Almighty Void. How can you be trapped somewhere when you're the Almighty Void?
Well, when the creator of Afara wants you here, there's not really much you can really do.
Okay.
We were talking about working on his destructive tendencies.
Okay. His destructive tendencies.
Yeah, the void was saying how like, you know, they desire to destroy everything. But like, you know, plenty of people have intrusive thoughts that, you know, they don't have to act upon, and we're gonna work on that. And V has like this innocent smile.
The void will tilt its head towards Bonera and say, I'm sorry if I'm being brash or brash about all this. Also, Fluffy, did you say out loud that you wanted to take a look at the gate? Yes? Okay. So if that is the case, the void will kind of just stand up and be like, well, but before we do any of that, why don't we just take a look at this gate? Kind of like fully understand and know what exactly we're getting into. It seems that all of you at least have interest in going there. So why not?
Take a look at this gate, yo. It's a pretty rad gate.
I can take you all there.
Melnera will reluctantly nod.
I'm nodding.
Oh, yeah. Okay, then, follow me, please. And he will very excitingly step outside, go here. And when you're ready, we can go.
Melnera will grab V's hand, keep her close, and walk with the void.
Cypher is gonna kind of look back and be like, I'm assuming that I am not allowed to go. The void looks back, he's like, yes, unfortunately, I don't believe we've tried the gate before and you won't be able to go through. God fucking goes around there, starts kicking things.
You should work on your anger.
You should work on getting older. Sorry.
Melnera was.
I mean, I kind of am every day.
That's also true. He storms off. All right. You wish to go to the gate. Boop. You will travel towards the gate. You will be brought towards the gate as you step through the portal, and you are brought towards a place that has no feeling whatsoever. Just simple emptiness. All right, the mechanics of how this gate works. So, this gate has 10 protective seals. For each creature that goes through the gate, the seal will decrease by 1. If the seal gets all the way down to the 0, the void will be able to go into Afara, and the voidic arc will instantly start. For all of you that don't understand the voidic arc is literally the end game of Afara. It's when everything comes back together and when everyone has to band together and fight the void. So, for example, if the voidic arc were to start now, all of you would most likely lose because there have only been 5 campaigns, one of which has gotten to level 15 and that's the highest level.
Okay.
In addition to that, any humanoid can go through this gate. Yeah. or any humanoid and slash creature.
And this gate leads to Afara?
Yes, this gate will lead to Afara and will lead to a location that you have no clue about. However, you suspect that on the other end you will most likely be met with some sort of conflict, as this is the gate that is literally connected to the void and probably has some form of protection around it.
And you have to go through it 10 times to unlock it.
Yes.
And nobody else has ever gone through this gate, so there's 10 right now.
Yeah.
Okay. I look at Milnara for guidance.
Okay. Oh god, man. I gotta move shit around real quick.
Good.
Yeah. She gets bad creepy vibes. Like, no. Bad juju. Bad juju.
What?
She, like, really
Promise to
feels
at
like
least go
that.
through and check it out.
This is like our only way back home, right?
Well, there's the other way of out, but an aspect would follow you through, which is good for me as well. Maybe he could help you deal with the gate on the other end, but I also don't know its whereabouts, and there's also ties to that as well.
So, like, if I go through this gate, will I still be able to talk to you in my head?
Oh, yes, of course. I still own a portion of your mind, which means I'm still technically in it.
Oh, okay. So I'm not gonna, like, lose contact with you. Okay. I look at my mom for guidance. I am sure Milnara looks absolutely, like terrified and uncomfortable right now.
Yeah. And she just shakes her head. No.
Hey, Siriku, are you still in the stream? Or based on the gate, I said just re-recruit more people because they have no idea what's on the other side and could be dangerous.
Milnara's just, no. She's just...
Yes? Okay.
So, like, if somebody came in from the other side of the gate, would that also break a seal?
No. They would just simply have to end whenever if a creature leaves. Do you need to leave? No, you're good, Ice. You're good. I was talking to Siriku. You're all good, Ice. So essentially, if a creature enters the void, enters nothing through this gate, that will not break the seal. It's just when creatures leave nothing.
How come no other creatures ever left here?
Because they've all been mind broken.
Well, because
Milnara, she kind of goes white because she knows the answer.
because not many people like to visit me. Hi, Siriku.
I see Sariku's in here. Oh no.
I wonder if now, Siriku, do you think now would be a good time to have this stuff happen?
Whenever you want it, man.
All right, we'll go a little more.
So nobody ever wants to come visit you?
Not many people do.
Do you talk to a lot of people though? Like, you gotta kind of advertise yourself as a friendly dude.
Well, I've tried, but not exactly the best with people, and many people that do end up have contact with me. They either make it here and decide to stay with me until they pass away, or become an aspect of me, or Renee, Astral Guardian, hunts them down and murders them.
Mrs. Brow.
Huh.
Who? Wait, what was her name?
Renee, Astral Guardian.
Okay. Should I look at him? Renee? Who is this Renee?
Didn't we meet her or no?
You did.
We did.
Yeah, I remember meeting
Oh
her.
yeah, we did. It's there's been so many sessions.
She
where
kind of
we
like
been pairing together.
threatened to snatch the dragon pieces out of your
Mhm.
face. I would hope
Oh,
so.
that's
That
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
remember.
she was the person hunting down V because V had the voice of the void in her throat.
Oh, that's
I remember Renee.
right. Oh yeah, now I remember.
You've
Yeah.
met her.
Yeah, she threatened my
Yes.
life.
Oh.
Yeah, that was not fun.
Yeah, I couldn't talk for a while. Apparently, I had you in my throat.
That's
I
what
know that
was
sounds kind of
stolen.
weird.
No, that makes sense. There's parts of the void that can be stolen, making into like physical things and stuff. It's probably more just like a physical version of my language than anything, to be real.
Huh. Well, yeah, I couldn't talk for a while, and that kind of sucked because, I had to kind of write things in the dirt. But now I can talk again. That's great. But yeah, she was not happy. She wanted to kill me. Yeah, it was kind of scary.
Huh.
Does she have a connection with your brother? And she tilts her head.
Really quickly before that, so Fluffy, you said all the things happen now or later. What are you referencing by, like, things? So besides the gay recruit...
You literally were talking to Siriku, you said how the things happen now or later. That's what I was asking.
That's a question between me and Siriku. So Siriku's character is gonna have something to do with this one shot. I was asking him if he needed to do it now.
That's what I was asking.
Okay, cool. Did that answer your question, or?
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right. Sorry, go back to the roleplay. I just want to clear that up.
Oh, yeah, V had asked if Renee has any connection to the Void's brother.
Fine. Gifter isn't exactly... Gifter's well known. He's one of the deities, and a fair amount of the Blue Pantheon have some sort of knowledge or at least connection to him.
Okay.
I would say now is the time that it happens.
Yeah, because I think the party right now is like very iffy on if they want to go through the gate or not. So.
All right. As you guys are talking,
no.
As you guys are talking about deities and mentioning Gifter and Renee Ashland Guardian and stuff like that, a faint yellow light begins to appear behind you. And the void looks curiously.
Melnera.
You son of a bitch. As you will see a familiar figure. As you will see a familiar astral figure appear before all of you. Alright. Where is my boy?
Yeah.
Wait, do I see Sariku's character?
You don't see Siriku. The first creature that you see is... Where is he? Where's Charles?
My homie Charles.
Do I not have... We're just gonna... There we go. Boop. Oh, he's not that big. Hold up.
I don't remember this man.
He is the man that told you guys off for talking to the void.
Plenty of people told us off for talking to the Void, so...
Right.
He's the... Oh, you weren't there for that session. He came up to you guys and was like, what you're doing with the void is really fucking stupid. Don't ever do it again.
God damn it. I wasn't here for that session.
Essentially, ain't that like his nephew or something? And what's happening here?
Give me a moment real quick, cause I have to find... Do I have Charles's...
While doing that, Melnara will like grab V and put her behind her in a protective stance. Go mama bear mode.
I think this would be a good. I think if I just put on Renee's theme, that'd be fine. Alright, give me a few moments as I get music set up. It's gonna be decently loud, so you might wanna.
If you haven't muted the bot already,
Yeah, I have the bot
I wanna mute
muted.
it now.
we're kind of
So do
missing
I.
out right now.
I get sensory overload if I have music playing when people's talking.
Mm-hmm.
There must be music playing to use that. What the fuck? It's. Hold up. Slash. Here. I'm just gonna disconnect you and then slash play. Those that want the music, take a look at music. That is the ambience. As you see a figure emerge from this yellow light. As you see this individual. There's the full art. As you see an individual that some of you recognize, but some of you don't recognize. Hello there, Void. Long time no see. You see the Void is currently trembling with anger. I brought you a friend, by the way. Luckily, that one over there points over to V.
I hide behind Milnara.
Works as a pretty good anchor.
I say I pulled her behind me.
I would like you to meet someone. Alright. Vex.
Hey, I remember you! And I point to Vex.
Hopefully
Oh,
this is all
wow.
working.
That's the one I was telling you guys about.
Manara will look down at her and nod.
Oh, so this is the void.
Why are you at 69 health? Hold up. There we go, that's better. As
Yeah, he's my
Vex,
brother.
Platinum Dragon Rider, you go within the... As Vex Platinum Dragon Rider, you have just witnessed your sister... You have just witnessed your sister fall into the blood pool right before Darkstar, and you just arrived at your home, and in a near instant blink, you are suddenly at the void area, and you see Charles right next to you. He's like, Vex, the deal that we made, now is the time.
Perfect timing.
Milnara will just look at V, look at Vex, look at V, and go, "You have a brother?"
Huh?
The void...
What?
You said...
Huh?
No,
Huh?
I meant the brother. The Void is my brother.
Mhm.
Okay, sorry, that was confusing. Never mind, Milnara will not say that.
The void will simply yell out, "Don't you fucking dare!"
Oh.
Vex. Yellow energy begins to emanate throughout you. You feel the power of the 6 deities that you have made the deal with. Louis, King of Hell, Darkstar, Destined Ruler, Sylvan, Mother Nature, Renee, Astral Guardian, Gifter, the Unknown God, and if I remember correctly, Patrona?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Patrona, Ascendant Guidance. All of these deities give you the strength and power, and you feel your entire body course with an extreme amount, and you feel your body course with an extreme amount of power. And you are able to gift this power to one of the individuals in front of you. So, Vex, I would like you to select one of the characters in front of you. Whichever character you select, you will be giving your power to them, and they will have advantage on every single saving throw against the void, against taking a portion of the void's power.
No.
Who you give
Monera.
it to?
Yeah.
I hope you can take my word on this and kill the scum that's facing Afara.
She just looks at you, nods.
Vex, you focus all of your energy within one single point of your body and fling it straight towards Monera with unnatural force, instinctively trusting this individual that you have never met before, and fling it directly towards Monera. Monera, this single bead hits you, and you feel your body almost explode completely of power. You begin to feel rejuvenated. You begin to feel as if you are God itself, and you float upwards, and the void looks out of you in complete anger, and it's just like, not again! And will go out to punch you. What do you do?
Me?
Yes.
Oh shit, V's on me, so I'll probably push.
I'm gonna move away from you after that big, bright, scary thing.
Can I dodge him?
Yes, with unnatural speed, you teleport somewhere completely away, and the void looks down at you in pure anger. And we'll then look over at Charles and Vex. And the void will then reach out towards Vex and try and grasp him. Alright. So, Vex, since you decided to give your power to one of the individuals in front of you, you have become a target of the void, and the void is going to try and take out your soul. Monera, and the rest of the dragon and the rest of the Coochie Slayers, you have a choice. You can either touch the void and try and take a portion of it and try and absorb some of his power, which will negate Vex from being touched. However, you will have to try and steal his power. You'll have to try and steal the void's power. If you do nothing, though, if the entirety of Coochie Slayers does nothing, Vex will be having to make these 6 saving throws. And since he has had no knowledge of the void, except for the fact that he knows about the void's origin, his DC will be 25.
Oh my fucking god. I
hope you guys
God.
make a good decision.
Well, I'm trying to make a decision that V would do at this point. Oh my god.
Well,
I remember because I said I was texting Anna in this about how I'm very 50-50 on this, and I'm tempted to just roll a percentile dice on what she's gonna do, because like I don't know what she's gonna do at this point, because she's very 50-50. I'm tempted to just roll a D100 and see where that goes.
It is your character. You can decide whatever she would do based on your own, I guess, decisions.
I've only met Vex once.
Now, question.
Go ahead.
Okay, so with the power that Vex gave me,
Mhm.
would that help in this situation?
Yeah. If you try and reach out and try and take a portion of the void's power, you will have advantage on all 6 saving throws. And no matter what the case is, if you go in and you try and protect him, Vex won't get hit, it will be you taking the full brunt. So essentially, someone here is going to be making these 6 saving throws.
Why is it always my key?
Hey, it's worth a try.
I mean, considering you were just gifted a power that negates
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you don't, I'm rolling a percentile die on what she's gonna do. So whatever she does, you might want to do before V does. So
Yeah, no, you all know my girl. She'll do it without even hesitation.
Okay.
oh my god.
So Malnera, you wish to make the 6 saving throws and try and take a portion of the void's power. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay. In a near instant, Malnera will appear directly in front of the fist of the void, stopping it with one single hand, and will touch the palm of the void, and you will feel the entirety of the void's power course through your entire body. All right, time for some music changes. As I'm going to be playing the Void's theme.
Like, my poor character.
Dude, I'm like picturing this anime as fuck scene where you just stand in front of this fist and it's like all this like energy and just, oh god, this is really cool.
Write that down.
Yeah, it's write it down. Dude, this is it. Like I'm like it's like playing like as a movie in my mind.
That's same.
I have faith in you.
Oh.
It's okay.
V's
have
like on
faith-
the ground, scared of everything. Like she doesn't know what to do. This man's
Dude,
pissed. Their mom's
I-
gonna get hurt.
Yeah, dude, I have fans of your stream. I feel so loved.
Every single, I'm pretty sure everyone loves you, Coochie Slayers.
Yeah.
Ice, I really hope you recognize this theme. Alright. Clear the board. As Malnera and the Void stand off between each other.
Dude, I could just see my character just standing there with their fists and her eyebrow raised.
Can
as her
Doggo
eyes
take a hit
turn
too?
black.
I would say negative on that. Because Doggo would instantly die, and also Doggo would then... Actually, no, Doggo could, but... Alright. Malnera, you reach out your hand and touch the void and feel its energy completely course through you. You begin to feel as if your muscles are being completely zapped from you, drained. I need you to make a strength saving throw DC of 22.
Okay.
You have advantage on this. Also, by the way, I completely forgot about this. Boki Domain. If you want Boki Domain, for the love of literally everything in the entire world, please cast Bless on Malnera. I will allow Boki Domain's action to be casting Bless on Elegant.
Malnera.
Or yeah, Malnera, my bad. So Boki, would you like to do that? See why you here? Thanks, you guys. Okay. All right. Well, whatever the case is, Malnera,
Yes.
you are blessed. You see that Boki Domain is going to reach out towards you almost instinctively and throw a piece of garlic bread at you that hits the side of your head, and a bunch of the crumbs begin to crumble. A bunch of the crumbs begin to surround you and cover you completely.
Okay.
You can now add a
Makes
one.
me-
You can now add a D4 to your saving throws. Please make a strength saving throw as you feel your...
Yeah, I gotta write this down so I remember to always roll that extra. At saving throws, then plus. Sorry, I'm like shaking and.
You got this. I believe in you.
Same.
Let's go, Mom!
Unfortunately, that is a failure. That is only a
Why did it-
15.
Yep.
That is only a 15, and that is one failure. Alright, since you have failed your strength saving throw, you feel as if your strength is sapped from your body, and you can no longer pick up any objects. This effect lasts until removed. It cannot be removed by greater restoration. It needs to be removed by a spell that you need to hunt the entirety of that you need to search the entirety of Afara down. As Malnera has her first failure.
Okay. Damn it. Okay. Now what?
Give me a moment. I'm writing down things in your DC calculations. After that, you feel as if you feel your entire body get completely zapped. Your strength begins to fall down. And now you feel that your legs are becoming brittle and weakened. You feel almost as if your bones are completely being twisted. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Alright. God, my dex is hard.
I'm sorry for anyone eating right now.
With advantage,
Yeah.
that is a 20, and add your d4.
Holy fuck.
That is a success. Malnera, You feel this voidic energy begin to course through your entirety of your legs, but you manage to move your legs in a sort of fashion that is able to keep the blood pumping through it, and you feel the void energy slowly begin to get outside of your body and go more towards your core area, as that is one success.
Okay.
I now need you to make a Constitution saving throw as you feel your skin begin to shrivel and turn black. That is a natural
Quick
20.
question.
Yep.
Can I summon magic armor and put it on Melnera?
Ooh, okay.
Oh.
So you want, so...
Because 13 plus its dexterity modifier.
13 plus to the dexterity modifier?
Yeah.
My dex mod. My dex mod
Can
is
you cast the spell real quick or use the ability so I can see what's going on? Okay, mage armor. AC becomes 13 plus dexterity modifier. Spell's done. Unfortunately, that is a spell that you can only cast on yourself.
Fuck.
As it is as his target is oh no, his target's a willing creature who isn't wearing armor.
Does Milnara have armor on though?
Yes.
Yeah, she does.
Yes.
However, that is a really good idea, Fluffy, and I would highly recommend you look at your spells and see if there's anything else. We can also like pause the saving throws until you've looked through all that kind of stuff and you feel confident. Would you like us to wait, or?
Hold on.
Turn it off.
However, I will explain the Constitution saving throw, as that is a natural 20.
Oh my god.
Which means that, Monera, as you feel your skin begin to brittle and go black, you force through the pain and suck in one deep breath, which you manage to suck in one deep breath and get all the voidic energy outside of your body, and it begins to crawl closer and closer to your brain instead. That is one more success. You feel, and at this point, you begin to feel a lot more confident.
I'll wait till she goes through her spells.
Yeah. I would also highly recommend that everyone else takes a look at their spells and sees what they can do and that kind of stuff. And Vex, if you also have anything, you could do that.
Nothing. I have absolutely nothing. All of mine are offensive.
So Boki Domain has done her action to help Lamanera and this kind of stuff, so Fluffy so Urza, V, and Vex can do some stuff as actions. If they have anything that can, benefit or assist Malnera in this current situation, you can use that as an action.
What he's doing isn't a spell, right?
A negative is an ability.
Yeah, so I have nothing I can do. I mean, I could cast banishment, but I don't think that's gonna do anything to the
He is
boy.
within his realm.
Exactly, right? Like, what am I supposed to do?
He just looks over and is like, I thought we were friends.
Yeah, exactly. V's absolutely terrified right now. She's watching her mom potentially die.
Oh, Barkskin won't do nothing.
This is literally her like, maybe I have misjudged this creature. I may have made a slight misjudgment.
You are 100%. You are 100% like.
She made a 180.
Yeah.
She's terrified.
The void has 100% completely changed his personality and is a million times more aggressive than normal.
Yep, and she is utterly mortified.
I'm looking through my shit. No, Fate Ancestry won't do anything for me. Necrotic Resistance won't do everything for me. That won't be. I got nothing. I got nothing. My end, anyways. Because Barkskin won't do nothing for me. So I'm going on pure luck at this point.
I really hope this portion of the video doesn't get copyrighted because I'm using a Destiny theme for the Void's theme. I fucking love it.
Oh my god.
You've got this, Mom.
I fully believe in you.
Yeah,
This person putting you through this.
Ooh,
This is
I'm
a
ready.
complete 180. I'm fucking terrified of this guy now. He is spooky.
I'm gonna need alcohol after this.
Right?
Okay, I'm ready. Unless someone has something.
I have absolutely nothing. Everything I have is offensive.
And
If
the
Rio
only
was
thing-
here, she'd be able to bardic inspiration, but Pepe hands.
Yeah, I was thinking that. I'm like, man, I wish I played a fucking bard right now.
Listen. I was dead, yo. You can't believe me.
I was going through a traumatic experience.
Yeah, and Fate Ancestry won't help me now, because that's just gives me advantage on being charmed. I have advantage on everything.
It's really unfortunate that shield only works on myself.
If you want to use it in a possible creative way, it might put your character in risk, but it might be able to help Monera.
I mean, if you were wearing armor and you did it to yourself and tossed it on, you know.
Yeah. Like, if you want, Urza, you can, like, run in front of Monera and then, like, cast shield to try and, like, absorb some of the damage. It would put your characters in harm's way, but it would also help Monera.
Oh,
Yeah, let's do
hey,
that.
Glitch.
Yeah, what's up?
What about Barkskin?
Barkskin just increases your AC, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Then negative. I will allow you to use spells in a creative way. I'll allow you to use spells in creative ways, but like for Barkskin, it just increases your AC, so that's a negative.
Okay.
Also,
Well, then again,
Malnera currently can't do anything besides make saving throws because she's taking the full brunt.
If Manera does lose her armor eventually, could I cast mage armor on?
Unfortunately, if Malnera does lose her armor, mage armor won't help because it just boosts her AC, and then we aren't doing anything with AC right now.
Okay, then I'm gonna try and do the shield thingy.
Okay. If you want, you can, if Monera fails, you can try and, like, jump into the middle of it, and, so, here's how I'll do this. If Malnera fails another saving throw, Urza, you can run in, shield, and allow Malnera to reroll the saving throw. However, Urza will also have to roll her own saving throw, and if she fails, she will suffer the failure of, like, whatever the saving throw, like, failure is. Are you okay with that, Fluffy?
What? Sure, why not? Let's
Okay.
don't fail.
Just win. All right. As the void power begins to creep up into Malnera's brain,
what?
as
What's up?
we good to go, Elegant, or?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. As the void energy begins to creep up inside of Malnera's brain and begins to try and take a hold of her, you feel your past experiences and your memories begin to fade out slightly. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. And I gotta get my page.
Fortunately, even with Bless, that is going to be a failure. Urza, would you like to jump into the way?
Yeah,
like to
might
ju-
as well.
Okay.
Oh, that's not how that worked.
You will see Urza jump in front of you, Malnera, and will cast shield and will take a portion of the brunt.
Working.
It is perfectly fine. So it automatically activates. Urza and Malnera, I need both of you to roll wisdom saving throws.
Oh, I gotta figure out what that is again.
As thanks to Urza's action, Malnera, you are able to re-roll. Urza, you need to get your DC is 25. And you will have to do it normally, because you do not have advantage.
Where's the thing again?
Top left.
I cannot win. I keep rolling max
Damn,
fours, but it's
for
not
real.
curly.
Okay. There we go. Oh, well, fuck me.
That is unfortunate. Okay.
God.
Both Malnera, with this split moment, Urza jumps into the way and manages to take the brunt of the attack. However, she is then blown back onto this. Walkway, and the blast resumes back onto Malnera as she takes the full brunt, and both of you fail the wisdom saving throw. Both Urza and Malnera, your past begins to fade away, and your memory becomes corrupted by the void. You forget all information that isn't associated with the void, and can't learn any new information unless it's associated with the void.
I call out to Molnara like, no!
Malnera will remember her party because her party has interacted with the void and that kind of stuff. But Malnera, your entire family and your past history as a royal, besides your father, fades away and you can't remember them.
Oh fuck. Even with all the help.
Yeah. That is 2 failures. And as this is going on, Malnera, you begin to lose the memory of your past, and the void power begins to sink deeper and deeper and goes deeper into your brain. I need you to make an intelligence saving throw.
Okay.
Come on, Mom.
Yeah, bless. So there's a 19 plus bless.
Oh my God.
That is a 20.
The
Malnera,
one fucking time. Are you kidding?
Malnera, the void begins to dig deeper and deeper into your mind, and slowly begins to creep down to your soul as well, as you forget all languages you know besides nothing, and you are unable to relearn or learn any new language. And as this
Of all the times not to get forward.
And as this is going on, you feel as if your mind is fully corrupted, and it begins to go for your personality, I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Yeah, you're not the one doing it.
I'm gonna cry. I feel like I'm gonna cry right now.
Me too.
Oh my fucking god, my heart is sinking! This shit's rigged.
It's
I'm trying to think if there's anything else that would happen, because V hasn't made her action yet.
I have nothing that I can fucking do.
Yeah. That's unfortunate.
And she's mortified. She's too scared to move at this point.
Malnera,
how is it with all the help? I still fucking fail.
Unfortunately, Malnera, the void begins to corrupt your personality as well, and the fist clenches around Malnera and holds her tight. And before the last little bit of life leaves Malnera, you're able to look through the fingers and take a look back at your party. What are your last words?
Find real.
As she says that, I'm booking it through the fucking gate.
And as it happens, Malnera, you are crushed within the void's hand. And Elegant, you feel you feel the soul of Malnera leave her body and is replaced by the void. Malnera is no more.
Oh my god, I want to cry.
I'm fucking gonna cry. I want to cry. Oh my god.
No, I'm serious. I want to cry.
V turned away before she could watch that happen, and she booked it through the gate.
I followed.
Bro, I'm coming back at the worst time. What the fuck?
Milnara's dead.
Malnera's dead.
The void took her.
What?
We need to
Oh,
find Real.
Both Urza, Humphrey, V, and Boki Domain, you just saw Malnera's soul leave her body, and her body begins to contort and twist and turn into an aspect of the void. What do you do?
I am terrified. It's like the first time I've ever been scared.
If you would like, you can run into the gate and escape this area. However, the seal on the gate will weaken. You can also stay here or join the void. It is completely up to you.
Oh shit, that's very hard to decide for.
Boki's just so chill. Just watched Malara die. I don't know if I should stay with the void or not.
Should I stay with the void or not? Or should I just split my soul in half or some shit?
That is impossible to do.
Just part of me is Boki, the other part is just the void. And we're just fighting.
What would Boki do in this current situation?
What would Boki do? I mean, get out.
Then that is most likely what Boki would do, which...
The thing is that what happened to her wings? Or her wings are non-existent or some shit?
Her wings are still... Her wings still exist.
Fly up and get out.
Alright. You fly into the gate.
That was easy.
And the rest of the members of the Kuchi Slayer leave. And we are left here as Malnera twists and turns and slowly transforms. Her skin no longer purple, but a pure black with purple veins all across her entire body. And she will stand in the hand of the void and turn back to Charles and Vex and will pull and within her hands will peer a purple bow with instead of string, it is pure purple lightning. It will aim it towards Charles and Vex. And Charles will simply look up at the void and just say, "You are a fucking bastard." And we'll grab Vex's shoulder and we'll teleport out. Vex, is there anything else you want to say before you head out?
I will get you back for this.
And as you leave, you will just simply hear, "You can try."
Congratulations, Glitch.
And Malnera in her new form will look back at the void. And the void will simply look down and say, welcome to becoming welcome, Malnera, Huntress of the Void." And Malnera will simply take a knee. And that is where we will leave nothing. Alright. Really quickly, let me switch maps and we'll be able to talk out of character for stuff.
Congratulations, Glitch. You have successfully made V absolutely and utterly terrified of the fucking void.
I feel like that was intentional.
Yep.
Yeah, no, because I remember when he said, he was like, "Oh yeah, you're not gonna feel bad for him," like that or something.
I was mentioning that about the fucking human sacrifices
Yeah,
and transforming them.
He was murdering.
Oh, okay.
See, I don't know those people personally, so it's okay. He killed my party mom.
And I didn't even know. I was just so dumb. I was
All right.
was eating, and then turns out I had to go to the store, so I don't even know.
Gambit, I love you, but please not right now.
Cat, bring the cat. Keep the cat in there.
All right. I need to add a few things, do that kind of stuff, really quickly. Or before I do all this kind of stuff, I do want to do formalities. Siriku, thank you so much for joining us for the Void one shot. Thank you so much thank you so much for attempting to assist the Coochie Slayers in their time of need.
I'm so sorry, guys.
It's too late for sorries. I'm not gonna lie to you.
No, I'm sorry. That was my fault. I mean, not really. It's the void.
You've did the best that you could in this whole situation.
You
Yeah,
what?
I'm sorry.
Thank you, best.
But yes, thank you so much for joining us, Siriku.
Yeah.
Bye.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye, Siriku.
An honorary member of the Coochie
Bye.
Slayers.
In addition to that,
It's a fling.
in addition to that, Elegant, I do apologize, but Malnera has been taken by the Void. However, you are still welcome to join any more future Afara campaigns. And
It's okay.
thank
We'll
you
have
for
Milnara
thank
with
you
an
for-
eye now.
Yeah.
Her twin sister from another realm.
Yeah. Sorry,
It's
You are
heartbreaking,
all
though.
good. I apologize for that.
it's fine. It's the way the rolls went. I can't control it.
We're going to
The way
avenge
the-
you.
Yes.
The V has new purpose at this fucking point.
Malnera will go down in history. The Coochie Slayers will go around the world telling everyone of Malnera's braveness.
We're
and
gonna
how
build a
they're-
monument in honor of our mom, who sacrificed herself.
Yeah, sorry, Melnir was a part of it.
Take your time.
Like,
Mhm.
We love you. Go blow your
I
nose,
enjoyed-
please.
Yeah. Genuinely take as much time as you need, Malnera. I mean, Elegant. We here for you.
it just sucks. I was really hoping. I had plans for. Sorry.
You are perfectly fine. I'm sorry it ended up like this.
Of all the times I had 4 every time before, and then the one time I actually had a chance, fucking rolled a 1.
Do you need some time? Like, is everything all right?
It's fine. We'll be fine.
You sure?
Mm-hmm. I can make Melnera happy too.
Yeah. You can play your family.
Yeah. Yeah, but now any love interest with Real is gone.
Yeah, because Shuddy ain't
We
doing
have
nothing else.
to. We have to tell Real now, and that's gonna be hard. Oh
Okay.
god.
I mean, honestly, based off her character as is, she already assumes that she's dead,
Mm-hmm.
which is why she goes through the changes she goes through. And you'll see when if we get to that point of where y'all go back to
Mm-hmm.
Obvious Kingdom, but you'll see what happened during that time.
Oh great.
Yeah. I already have finished. I finished the general sketch of what she looks like, so.
Send it.
No, wait.
Alright.
Let's take a break. Let's take a break. Intermission.
Yeah. Because I still got stuff that I gotta prep and get all that kind of stuff set up. Do.
This has been one long, interesting session.
I thought
So I'm
my
so
soul was
sad.
getting
So
ripped
V
out.
is like on her
You
knees.
are all good.
Happened.
V is on her knees, like hysterically sobbing at this point.
Why is it always my character that gets the shit under the stick?
Please don't shit on sticks.
You're the mom.
Yeah.
I don't like shitty sticks. That's disgusting.
Ugh, this is like the first time in the 13 years I have played D&D that I have completely lost a character, and it hit me this hard. I think it's because I am a mom in real life, and my character is sacrificing herself for her quote unquote kids. It hits hard.
Yeah, you know.
Every character we play is a part of us, and it really does suck. I completely get you.
It's okay. I'll have Melnera's sister come back, find out, and kill the fucker. And I'll make her exactly the same way Melnera is, so she'll hit me just as hard.
Hell yeah.
I'm sorry. This song is the worst song to put at this moment.
You know, when I hear the probot come in, and I'm like, oh god.
I'm trying to make it fucking stop. Stop it! Probot, this isn't the time! God damn it!
Whipping out the Joji.
There we go.
Well,
I'm even
I
gonna.
was gonna say, that sounds like a trailer.
I think
I'm
this
gonna
is gonna
go
be.
online too. Hold on, just so you can
I
see
think-
me listening
and
to
I
Joji.
This is gonna be the tipping point for V's character to completely shift.
Yeah.
This is where an entire campaign does a 360, and instead of
Yeah.
being goofy, we're now like utterly serious. And it's gonna be absolutely terrifying.
The Coochie Slayers have now shifted from goofy fun times to serious redemption times. We are getting revenge and everything.
Yeah, it's like.
But
What's up?
question.
Mhm.
Just out of the, whatever. Because I don't want to stop playing as you guys. I enjoy this. Would it be possible that I do make a new character that is Melnera's twin, and because she can feel that she's not on this plane anymore, all her memories flood to her, and her name would be Emlyn.
That is perfectly fine with me. There is going to be.
And then
Go ahead.
And then she meets up with these guys. It's her purpose to find these guys.
Yeah, that is 100% something that you can do.
Quick
What
question.
are the possibilities of destroying getting the void out of Melnera's body and replacing her soul back in her own body? Near the end game when all the whole thingy happens.
Oh god, I see the wheels turning.
Would you have to
I would say.
You would have to find her soul though. You have
Yeah.
to search for that.
All right, time to find Elegant in real life now.
Get over here. We're turning you into code.
We're doxing you right now.
There is, I would say, that sounds like a fucking absolutely amazing campaign where the Coochie Slayers come back together to try and save Melnera. I will say, I will add that to my notes that I should add some kind of machine or some kind of tech that has the possibility of returning a creature to normal.
Have you watched the live action Scooby Doo where that on Spooky Island?
Mm-hmm.
So the little bowl where they're doing the sacrificial ritual for the monsters and stuff, little bowl with all their souls and stuff in it, because everybody's mind controlled and their souls go back to their bodies and they're completely fine after. You know what I'm talking about?
Yep, I know exactly what you're talking about. All right,
You
adding.
should be like that.
Yeah, so add an object to Afara.
Make it a well. Not make it a well. Make it a fountain. Make it
Or
a
like
fountain in an area. No. Listen, hear me out. It's a fountain of souls, right? And it's kind of like the Hades kind of thing.
Yeah, like the
Where-
souls, like the river.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
The Greek mythology.
And we find that, and we try searching or calling for Malnera's soul. You get where I'm going?
I get.
And we
what you're putting
capture it in
down.
something.
I
We
get
could
you.
put it in one of Real's earrings because her earring is like it's a jar kind of thing, and it has like stars and stuff in it. That's what my earring has been this whole time. It's just been like a random circle with like
Mhm,
things in it. It's like a jewel orb. But we could put the soul in there, and you
Mhm.
get.
I get what you're putting down, and that is a possibility in the future. However, right now there is still some stuff going on within the game.
Yeah, we
As
know.
V, Bokidomain, and Urza have just arrived at this strange place that you have. It is a floating rock within space with artificial gravity and everything. V immediately goes down to the ground and begins to sob. Urza and Bokidomain, what do you two do?
I support V. Come here.
Urza will go up to V and begin to like pat her back and all that. While this is going on, Bokidomain, you look up into the sky and see what looks to be what seems to be a floating castle. And you look closer at it, and it's more of an academy. This academy, normally the walls would be simple, plain black, but this one seems to be blue, purple, and black. Similar to almost like galaxy colors. Yeah, Gambit, please. I love you, but not right now.
I'm sorry, I don't care. Is that
Yes.
Galactic
Was the academy
Academy?
like
Oh my
similar to like Ursa's academy she was at?
that
Even though she doesn't
Galactic
remember any of
Academy?
it.
Urza, you will look up. You recognize that it's an academy. Make a history check for me, real quick. Actually, you
I
cannot.
gotta talk to the void. I can't.
Yeah, because you can't have any memory. You're looking at it like, huh? That's a cat.
A pretty
And a
castle.
cat. Yeah, like you instantly lose memory of all that, and you hear from the east teleportation sounds. Phew, phew, as you see these two individuals appear. One of them.
I'm hysterically crying. I don't pay attention to them.
This individual, who seems to be completely adorned in armor, will pull out a spell book, point directly towards you, and say, "If not finished!" I need everyone to make wisdom saving throws.
Goddamn.
Right?
Oof, that's not
That is
good.
a failure.
Boom, wisdom, you said?
Well, I'm hysterically
Yes.
crying. I can see how that works.
That is a
Right?
success.
What the fuck was that 21 earlier?
That is a failure.
Yeah.
Right?
God damn it.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have laughed at that.
This
That
guy's
was
spell
funny.
this guy's spell DC is 22. As Urza and V suddenly tense up and aren't able to move, and Bokidomain, you kind of just look at them and tilt your head. This individual then, as this is going on, this individual will also point towards. Then this individual is going to step up and Hafrena, and will summon a black staff and is going to point towards you and says, I would very much suggest that you step down.
Okay, so do you remind it? She doesn't really do anything. She's kind of she's just like kind of driving herself insane. So she does nothing. She just stands there and nothing.
I guess that works. The this individual, the purple one, will look up and say, Galactic Archmage, what do you think we should do with him? And this guy, who you now know is Galactic Archmage.
Is that you?
It is not. Please state your business immediately. State where you came from within this gate and why. Answer correctly and precise, and I will not murder you. And he will hold something in his hand, and you see a small little red fireball.
Was I still able to cry while I was tensed up, or did he like shut me up?
You're still able to talk and you're still able to cry.
Okay, cool. I'm just still crying.
And I still know what happened, right? I just can't learn new things. Okay. So I kind of explained that our squad mom just was killed by the void, and we saving us for us to escape.
Oh wait, never mind. Sorry, continue. I'm dumb.
Okay. But and I don't know what else to say. That's basically what happened.
Apologies about that. I thought you failed. For some reason, I thought you failed your intelligence saving throw, and you only were able to speak in nothing. And that scared me, because he said void. Alright. At this point, Galactic Archmage will... Shit. Fuck. The fireball will go away. Look you up and down. That's not good. Galactic Necrotic, do we have any of those priests that are available for cleansing of the void? Galactic Necrotic is simply going to nod his head and say, yes, I can immediately go get them right now, sir. Do it. I think these individuals are friends. They just simply lost someone. Right away. And Galactic Necrotic will go away.
Can I still move, or am I still tensed up?
At this point, you are no longer. You can move now.
Cool. I'm gonna go back to my knees, and I'm just gonna cling on to fucking. Oh my god, Urza.
Hold on. What happens if
I'm still crying.
she's curious, so she still has her curiosity, because that never changes.
What's up?
Can she get close to whatever? Actually, no, I don't know his name.
Who do you want to? You want to get close to Galactic Archmage?
Sure.
Okay, yeah, you can approach Galactic Archmage. You are 6 foot. You are 6 foot. This guy's 5'1".
Oh my god.
And you look down at him, and he looks up at you. Galactic Archmage, at your service. Archmage at the Galactic Academy.
I didn't think about just looking down at someone. I'm sorry.
Are you trying to intimidate?
No, I'm not trying to intimidate. I'm just kind of curious,
Okay.
It's just curiosity, that never changes.
Looks
in any
over.
card I make.
Looks over. Was it just the four of you that left through the gate?
Yes.
Shit. Well, seal's down to 6 now. Come. We'll take care of you. You need to tell us everything that is going on. Alright. We'll do a time skip.
Cool.
I wonder if Falcon can actually carry this.
After a while, Galactic Archmage and Galactic Necrotic will eventually come back with a bunch of clerics as well that are going to be casting Calm Emotion and Greater Restoration on all of you. This will get rid of the mind percentage that the void has control over all of you. So essentially,
Does my amnesia go away?
Negative. You have to get your they try to get rid of your amnesia with greater restoration, but to no avail, and they all like, shit. We need to find someone for this. Scour the entirety of Afara. There has to be someone out there that is able to gain some kind of power over this fucking void. And days will go by with all of you kind of being non-responsive, just staying between you guys. A camp will be set up awfully close to the gate, and will eventually one day Galactic Archmage and Galactic Necrotic will come back down and will Galactic Archmage will approach you and say, so we have understood your story, the void and all that. Our deepest apologies to what's happened to all of you. Is there anything that we can currently do right now? We are currently looking for an individual that might have some sort of grip over the void and will be able to cure Urza of her wisdom disease.
Out of character here. Because since Urza was from a magic academy that had was all the main source of all magic thing, and there was a attack on it kind of thing, but only a few people survived. Could I possibly add in somebody from another campaign, eventually that would be able to actually do that kind of thing,
100%.
and be a member of that academy?
Yeah, there can also, if you want, you can also say that there is a you can also go back to Dreninium and try to find someone that's there, and I will also mention this, or actually no, by the time that this happens, the Galactic Academy probably would have found this. They would have there's an individual that you told us about, this Charles, correct? Seemed to have some sort of power over the void, correct?
Yeah, that
We've
dude.
located him, and he is within Dreninium. If you wish, we can go to Dreninium and sort of figure out what's going on there. Try to meet him, have some sort of meeting with him.
That works.
Very well then. If all of you are down, we can head over there quite immediately. In fact, we've already sent multiple messages to this metallic kingdom, and they have agreed to have a meeting, or they have at least agreed to try and bring Charles there.
Shouldn't we also make sure that our kingdom's working pretty good too? I know I don't remember this, but
Oh, I have control over the kingdom right now. I'm running the kingdom.
okay.
So, would all of you like to head back
Where are you going?
Would all of you like to head back to Dreninium?
No.
To not heal?
Please.
You're just gonna let Shoddy sit with a memory-eating disease, basically?
Well, no, because going back to Dreninium, so Charles is at Dreninium, and in order to cure the disease, Charles might be able to help Urza, and going back to Dreninium would be probably the best option to try and cure this disease.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
They were like, no.
My bad.
Yeah, no, I wasn't bashing you for your stuff. You good?
All right. If there are no objectives, then the rest of the Kuchi Slayers and Galactic Academy will head over to Droninium. And now we're going to go back in time really quickly.
Why do I have the Batman, like, or, like, the theme? Not that one. It's not Batman. It's like the transition screen thing. There we go. That's what I just have in my head every time you say that.
Oh, I can't zoom out.
All right, give me a moment. So, really quickly, how long are all y'all down to be here for?
I'm
I got
okay.
the whole night.
Yeah, same. I have work in the morning, but I can stay late. It's fine.
Yeah. It's like I work also tomorrow.
Sure.
Elegant?
I don't have to go till 11:30 tomorrow.
Okay, cool. Then give me a few moments, and I will get your Punatopia theme.
I need Topia.
Forgot that's what we called it.
Okay. While this is going on, I'm making my new character.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god, you guys are back! Yo,
Really quickly, give me a moment, because I'll tell you what level you should put that character as, because I have...
No, you can't let me do it at 9?
That's gonna be higher. I'm pretty sure your character's gonna be higher. Your character's gonna be level 13.
Oh, Boomstalker with Rogue and Fighter, let's go.
Mm-hmm.
She's her identical twin sister, so she took identical feats.
I gotcha.
Let's go.
Emblem.
that's going to torch. Never mind. We're gonna leave that one.
Hey, someone said something about her bringing back her twin sister. Let's go.
I'm gonna let Shaw beef that one out.
It's gonna be loud, by the way.
Can you guys hear the birds outside?
I do not.
I wish I could.
Because it's sitting on my... Because I like to sit directly on my window when it's open. And just, like, kind of look into my window and just start crowing.
Hey, Glitch.
Yeah, what's up?
So, I mean, can I just take Melnera's thing, take a few things off of it, and just upgrade that one?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, if that makes it easier on you, then 100% yes. All right.
Bet.
Rio.
Guys, get off the void thingy.
Rio.
Hey.
You have just arrived back at Punatopia and have said goodbye, and have said goodbye to Thoth as she heads off to Draco City. Within a week, what have you changed? And what has come of your character?
We're not gonna start with the character first. We're gonna go with everything else. So I have made the red light district, but instead of it being like strictly entertainment, it is also a help center. Basically it's the front desk. So that's completely gone. So the entire area above the Golden Cathedral has been changed now. The statue has been obviously made by now. Made into a thought process. It's been sketched. Hasn't been made yet. With obviously Malnara being the bigger statue and all of us underneath. Everything else would have been like already sketched out and done. So really I'm just planning. I really should be planning everything out by now because she wants to keep her brain busy. She cuts off all her hair.
Yeah.
So now she has finger waves for hair. Her glasses are broken because obviously she got smacked by a dragon, so she doesn't wear glasses anymore. She now has a mask over the lower half of her face, so you can only like tell expression based off her eyes, and that doesn't really tell you much. She has an entire full bodysuit, and she has a hood that goes to that bodysuit. I will send the picture after, but she wears an entire bodysuit now. She does not wear like the little leotard or anything like that. And obviously she has a colder demeanor because she does not fuck with anyone. She's not going to get attached to anyone else because literally most of her party is gone and Thoth is gone because Thoth has to go on her own journey. So she's soloing this. No time for mourning.
Why can't I edit my shit?
Okay.
But yeah, that's all that's happened thus far. Cause they're gonna be gone for about, what'd you say, like a week or two?
Yeah, they'd be gone for an entire week.
So yeah, after the first day, everything's sketched out. She would hand it in to whoever's working with her at the moment.
John
and
Paul Jones.
John Paul. No, he's on the journey with Bo, because she needs a ship.
Ah, right. Oh, my apologies. Then it'd just be you and Saw.
So yeah, obviously she would hand it in to Saul and get that stuff worked out, figured out. By then, of course, the statue would be starting to get built, probably within that week or so. Everything else would be starting to get set up, and people would have their businesses back in order because Shreddy working fast. Shreddy does not want to break. So everything would be in somewhat decent order.
Where the fuck?
I see. Also, really quickly, can I get the image?
Nah,
Gotcha.
it's not. It's gonna stay this way for right now because I don't have any artwork.
You are all good. But yeah, about a week in, you and Saul will be having a meeting together within the Golden Cathedral. Saul will be expressing his concerns about the approaching Chromatic Empire, which has taken over about half of the Metallic Kingdom by now, and he worries that it might be next. Because of this, I believe that we should probably have some sort of defenses, or start creating some sort of defenses. I know the Metallic Kingdom has wished to call upon us and our great riches. We actually might be able to prosper from this as well, Queen Rio.
That's icky. So obviously we should start being able to foster soldiers because we are obviously an adventurer's general paradise. We should be able to call upon some help or request some assistance from other places. I think that the thieves and stuff that I still know would be still around anyways, so they would be able to help. And that's at least a good chunk of that. That's just a base. We don't have too much right now because we're still building everything up, but that's all we can do for now, I assume.
That is perfectly fine with me, my queen. I'll get to that right away. Who are you? You will see an individual step up.
Oh, God! Anyways.
This individual will look up. Hello there, Queen Rio.
Hello.
If I may be so bold.
Go ahead.
The Metallic Kingdom has requested that I go to the capital city and meet them there, and also assist them in the battle against the Chromatic Empire. And I believe that you want to come with me.
Well, I still have quite a bit of things to run here, Charles.
I don't think you understand. I think you really wish to come. I think you should really want to come with me.
Sorry, guys, I'm blowing up the thing.
You're all good. You see that Charles is holding back tears.
Give me more information.
Oh, shit.
Your party has survived the encounter of the Void.
Hold on. Are we still backwards, or are we in, like, current time now?
So this is a week later. This is a week after the whole Void incident.
Okay, so what I said was still correct. Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm like, cause you were like, we back in time right now, so what has changed? And I'm like, okay, so are we talking about, like... Okay, anyways. Real's eyebrow would kind of, like, raise, and then she would go, oh. Interesting. obviously now, it's not really like excitement, it's more fear or anxiety. You could like sense off of Real.
Yeah.
And now she's like, okay. She looks at Saw. She's like, do you mind taking place for me for a few?
Not at all, my queen. I will make sure you must do whatever your personal requirements are far above mine. I will run this kingdom efficiently, but not as efficient as you will, my queen.
She nods towards him, gives him a small, like, polite bow, and then gets up from her seat and goes, well, Charles, looks like we got an adventure to go on.
Indeed. Hold my hand.
Oh, so now she moves over, grasping
And
that.
he will hold up his hand, slash it forward, and a portal will appear. And come on, we don't have Vault-Tec. Quickly, and we'll step through it.
I mean, I'm literally holding his hand. He might as well be dragging me.
Okay.
Okay, let me send y'all the sketch that I have.
Hype. I'm so excited.
I'm trying to get this right lighting. Hold on.
Alright.
I don't want y'all to see my shadow.
A lot of shit's about to happen. They're still there. They're gone. They're gone as well. Y'all gonna reunite.
Ew, this is gonna be great. Sobs.
It'll be so much fun. What are you talking about? So
It's
much
not
fun.
completely fleshed out, but this is generally the base of what will be going down on her outfit until I can get other designs and stuff in. I'm lazy. Poor baby. There you go. There's your empty queen.
I love.
I love it, but I want to cry. I like it though.
Yeah. I'd have to color it so you get all the general gist of where colors are and things like that. But I'm trying to cover my sadness with happiness right now. Ha 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 ha. Baby.
Dueling.
You're not funny.
Jeffy was the
I
one who
can't
made.
do archery.
Jeffy was
I
the one
can't
who
do-
helped me make.
I can't do fighting style archery twice.
Alright. Real, you will appear in a war meeting room. Sitting in one seat is a robed individual. Who currently is just leaning back, and in front of you is a high out. It seems to be a health of high. Actually, you've met these two individuals before. Representatives of the Metallic Kingdom, and Kifina and Voroth will. Kifina will. Welcome, Queen Rio. Rio, thank you so much for being able to join us.
She nods, obviously still kind of standoffish from the last time that we met and crossing her arms. It's a wonder to be back.
I
apologize about our last interaction. I have learned to better myself. I have learned to better myself, especially in times of crisis.
Yo.
Mm-hmm.
There, we... The Chromatic Empire is currently our next door neighbor. They're essentially they're one simple invasion away from taking over Draco City, and we need your help. And we were lucky enough to also get help from other individuals. Individuals that should be here any moment.
Okay. She like sighs and kind of looks them up and down before looking away.
But please, take a seat.
Do you want to sit is the question. Let me stop. She'll walk over and sit. Where does she want to sit? She'll sit.
Okay.
D&D, we're doing a one shot. Huh? It's like a one-time event, special event. Listen, let me live my nerd dreams then. Let me live my nerd dream. That's funny. No,
All right.
that would be great though.
Eventually, after a couple minutes go by, after a couple of minutes go by, a guard will rush inside and like, there's a big fuck off academy in the air, or some fucking shit. What the fuck is going on? Did you know about this?
It's not. Yo, who's that? What?
What?
I'm sorry. My brother is an experience. I did not know anything that's happening right now. What's up?
Are we all good to continue, or?
Yeah,
Okay,
we're
okay.
good.
The guard's just like, there's a big fuck off academy! What the fuck? Do we know about this? Are we under attack? And Kifino's gonna go, it's fine, they are and the Kuchi Slayers, Galactic Archmage, and Galactic Necrotic will enter. They suddenly teleport down. And the rest of you see Rio leaning on the chair, looking back to see what is going on.
She would like kind of blink 2 times, rub her eyes, and then like glare a little. Like, is this real or am I tweaking? Like, am I still dreaming?
V's like visibly upset still, like she kind of doesn't want to make eye contact, and she's standing behind Urza.
She gets up and like makes her way over slowly. She like looks around and sighs. And she's like, "Are you guys okay?"
V shakes her head without looking at you directly. Like shakes her head no.
Sad Borg.
She kind of like brings her hand up her arm and kind of rubs on it. And she looks at Humphrey, and then she leans down and like puts her head on Humphrey's. I assume the worst has happened.
Emotional Borg.
V doesn't say anything, she's just looking down.
Let me stop playing this sad song back before I start bawling. Now leaning down, she completely pets Humphrey and then slightly makes her way over to me. like still kind of crouched and like bent down completely in front of her. Well, not in front of her, behind the person, but completely in front of her. And she goes, "What happened?"
She just starts crying.
Poor baby.
She's like not making eye contact with you either. Like she's genuinely like just distraught.
Oh. Ah. She puts on the softest voice she can. A new level of concern that no one else has seen in this room, you know? Because I've just been like stone cold, you know, fuck you guys. And she politely asks, "Is it okay? I touch you? Is it fine? I don't want to hurt
She
you."
immediately like lunges to hug you.
Oh Jesus! Trying not to fall backwards, she wraps her arms around me and she like softly pats her head. She goes, it's okay, right here. Nothing's gonna hurt you right now. You're okay."
She just starts saying I'm sorry over and over again. Like just that's it. That she's not gonna say anything else. She's just like, I'm so sorry. It's my fault. I'm sorry.
And Ursa's kind of squished between you guys because you just kind of jumped over me and hugged her.
Yeah.
It's like a hug pile.
Humphrey's gonna like
Yeah.
try and like
I
grab.
just have like a face full of booba right now.
Jesus Christ. This is so hard to deal with. Obviously now, like, you can see Real's eyes slightly water, and she goes, "It's okay, it's fine. You didn't do anything either way. It must have been hard trying to come back and get that. Whatever may have happened there, it's okay. You're here now, and you can continue to fight. Maybe not now, but eventually you will find strength, and we will always unconditionally love and care." And
She's just
she like continues to like stroke the back of her head, like comforting her as best as she can while like trying not to cry herself because she knows exactly what happened, but she just wants to hear it for clarification. Oh, this is so sad, yo.
I feel so emotional right now.
This is so sad.
It's so sad.
Charles is gonna walk up and. I'm sorry. Sorry I wasn't able to do anything else. And you see a black tear form up in his eye and drip down.
This is emotional, bro. Letting a single tear drip from her eye as well. She goes, with a slightly cracked voice. It's not me. You should be apologizing to. Nor should you feel sorry that you couldn't do anything. I came with full expectations, knowing what I would see. And there was nothing that could be done otherwise, and I see that now, and it's okay. All we do now is fight for what's right, in the name of my only love, and we keep it that way.
Oh God. Oh, so heavy.
Galactic Necrotic is gonna come up and I am apologize for ruining the cry session, but we have business to talk to. Unfortunately, It appears that the other individuals that were supposed to be here have decided to fuck off and go exploring in a different plane of existence. But
I would too.
whatever the case is, Charles, Urza here has, and Charles just nods his head and is like, I know. I currently do not have the capabilities of getting rid of her.
Take your time.
Condition. There is multiple things that I need to do. I heard there's a spring of purity that I need her to soak in. And then after that, we're gonna have to go through a whole procedure to try and get rid of the void within her mind. Galactic Necrotic is gonna kinda adjust his scarf to move it up a little bit and say, well, you have the full support of us, but unfortunately, you have to wait a couple of days until everything gets back here. Until everyone gets back here. At that time, that's when the missions are going to be sent out and all that. Until then, it seems like these fucking idiots, and he points back to Vorth and Kithina. Until then, these fucking idiots don't want us to do anything, because it could damage or ruin their perfectly put plans or some bullshit like that.
Real, now hearing this, of course, rolls her eyes, and lightly picks up V to hold her in her arms and continue to comfort her, and turns to face them and goes, well, until then, let's just continue on with this so that I can leave. I would rather not be in this fucking room anymore.
Alright. Oh, that's not exactly my decision to make, Galactic Necrotic will say. But whatever the case is, it seems that Tiamat could be a universal threat, so us Galactic Guardians have to do something about it. Oi! Kithina! Kithina will look back. Can, Rio, like, come back? Like, how long is this gonna take? I don't know. Well, you're useless. We're gonna be in Galactic Academy. You guys can do whatever you want. Those that want to stay with us, I guess you can. You have been already. Galactic Necrotic looks over at Charles. You're coming with us. Charles will look back, kind of taken aback. Why? Because you're the only person that's ever survived the void. It seems like. Someone with that amount of power. Someone that's able to go into the void realm willy-nilly. We kind of want to talk to. That's fine with me. Cool. Alright. Galactic Necrotic grabs Charles' shoulder, and they will both vanish. Alright. This will be the end of the Void one-shot. Rest of you guys can decide what your characters are going to be doing, and the next time that we will see them is during the final fight arc. In addition to that, that's also when Elegant's new character will be introduced.
Miss Emmeline Rose.
Miss Emmeline Rose.
Emmeline Rose.
Silence.
I'm assuming that Rio will go back to Punatopia. What will Boki, V, and Urza do in the meantime?
Honestly, I don't know.
I probably chill with everybody until I can get my stuff fixed.
V has new purpose and wants to get as powerful as she can as a, a sorceress to, she wants to take down the void. She's pissed.
If that is the case, the Galactic Academy will graciously accept you. Will graciously accept you as one of their first students.
Yep, that's what she's doing.
And they will offer you a spot to join the Galactic Academy as a student, as a sorceress, and to learn underneath them and learn powerful magic and stuff like that.
Hell yeah.
If she's leaving, then in the time that I have not said this to anyone, but in the time that you guys have been gone, she's also made like small little medallions for each one of you. And if you leave like from beside her, she gives you a medallion so you can always remember the group. And
I wish I had
obviously,
sending stones right now so I could just talk to you like on the phone.
on the other side of the medallion is the print of a phoenix, which is obviously a reference to Malnara.
What do you do with
I'm gonna
Molnara's
cry.
one?
With what Melnar's what?
Let's just say that it is kept in a very safe place.
Gotcha.
Not even here with Glitch said.
Or,
Melnara.
Riel made a bunch of like medallions for all of her
Oh, yeah.
for the Kuchi Slayers, and I was wondering what she would do with Molnara's.
Oh.
Yeah. So Boki Domain, I would assume that you just chill in Draco City, kind of sightseeing and that kind of stuff.
I don't even know at this point. Like, I don't know what she would do. She's just, I don't know.
Yeah.
Supporting guest.
I don't know. She's receiving these messages.
Yeah. So Boki Domain will be within Draco City. Riel would go back to Bunutopia. And Urza, what were you doing again?
I'm hanging out with them until I can get my shit fixed.
Alright, and you would hang out with the Galactic Guardians as well. And
So, yeah.
depending on how long Heroes of Platinum lasts, that's how long you guys would be separated before reuniting for the final fight arc. And that is where we will end. And that is where we will end the one shot.
I just finished art.
What
Art?
did you do?
I finished that sketch. Hang on.
Oh no, my computer's screwed. Oh my god, the fan art.
That is... What a fucking session, y'all.
Dude.
Too emotional, but like...
This is gonna fuck with her in the final battle. Aw,
Oh,
my poor baby.
When Emlyn walks up, everyone should be like, wait a second, what? Because she's an
She's gonna-
identical twin.
She's gonna turn around. What the turns back around. I'm not doing this. Not today.
I would like to thank everyone in Twitch chat for staying here, enjoying the stream and all that, watching this absolutely amazing story. I know I'd also like to thank every single one of the players within Kuchi Slayers for taking the time out of their day to allow me to DM for them on this absolutely amazing journey, as it has
This
been
is so much fun.
truly.
And killing my character. It's all good.
I'm gonna kill you, but
Sorry.
I'll love.
Oh, love.
Galactic's grave. It's gonna be like killed by a list of people.
Oh, that's fucked. You mind if I show stream?
Go ahead. My traumatized child.
Wow.
That is very.
That
very
is
My baby.
holy shit.
That's how she felt.
Oh my god, my baby.
She's blaming herself right now too, which is like horrible.
We need a grown up like a V after the war. Like, we need
I have
that.
an idea of her. I have an idea of her after the war. I'll draw her like future self.
Mhm.
No, question.
Mhm.
You know, because I'm bringing Emlyn in. And,
Oh god.
Melnara, if there is a chance that Melnara comes back, that'll be interesting watching me try to play two different characters.
Mhm. It is. I don't think anyone's done it before in the campaign because I've had Siriku. I've had Siriku talk to. Oh, wait a minute. I've had Siriku like play Mitsuki, but he said like, "Oh, just roleplay her." But this will be interesting to say the least.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, man.
absolutely.
Sorry, but the fact that this picture is still up, if you've ever heard this, and it goes, if you listen very closely, you can hear the sound of screaming. Anyways, I feel that right now. Like I can just hear the heart shattering right now, just hitting the floor.
Oh my god, I have an idea.
It's okay. Forehead kisses. Forehead kisses.
This is goddamn.
You are speechless.
I really am, to be real.
I'm sorry, I'm looking at something up.
No, you're all good. I just
That's heavy.
fucking is.
It's very, very heavy.
I love you guys so much.
I would.
Are you sure that you do? You just killed off my girlfriend for fun.
I didn't kill her. I did.
You killed off her girlfriend and the campaign mom. How
I'm
dare you.
sorry.
Bullying Galactic Part 5.
It's tradition at this point.
Literally after every campaign, we have to bully. There's no way. If we did it, it's not Coochie Slayers.
At the end of every
No.
session, there must be bullying.
Why?
Yes.
I want to know why my character is always the one. Always the one. That fucked up shit happened. That's my brain.
Well, chat, thank you so much for tuning in, and this will put not a full lid, but a new chapter of Coochie Slayers will begin during Final Fight. Thank you so
Yes,
much for
that's
thank you so much for tuning in, chat. It's been one hell of a story, and I'll see you tomorrow for some Dragon Heist D&D.
Bye. We love you.
Have a good night.
Bye bye.
Have a good